Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back. Happy Monday. I am Pseudo. Got an achievement for that. And we're going to be kicking things off with some light class nonsense. Talking with you guys what you liked, what you didn't about the beta, and running probably around the Borderlands since PvP is infested with cheaters. So we will be talking about all the light classes as well as Conduit tonight. I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty excited. I'll be giving away some gold. Make sure you are watching over on Twitch. At least you have it open if you haven't gotten the drops already. Already got some frame drops. Sick. Let's reset that. But welcome back. I am Pseudo. This is Troubadour, aka Bard, and I'm pretty stoked to show off some of these dope animations that we got. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, Meek. You're gonna have to help me give me broken Evoker advice. Actually, don't give me advice at all. Nobody give me advice tonight. Because I'm curious. I know there's some broken builds out there, but like maybe afterward, maybe in the comments or something. I kind of want to build craft 3craft a lot of this nonsense myself, but let's start by equipping all our legendary gear. Let people get here, get the notification. Again, welcome back. Hopefully you had a fantastic start to your week. I am loving the beta. Lots of overtuned stuff, lots of overtuned nonsense. Luminary is completely fair. Don't worry about it. We promise we're ArenaNet. But other than that, there's a... pretty much everything's overtuned right now, but it's fun to experiment with the nonsense and see what makes it into the game and what doesn't. Because even once this goes live on the 28th of October, guarantee we will have some overpowered nonsense to theorycraft and buildcraft and whatnot. I think we're gonna go. Let's see. No, I like spear. And then we're gonna go meteorologicas and probably a torch here. I know shield's better, but I'm just a bitch. I'm just a bitch like that, chat. But hey, what's up, guys? Hopefully you're well. I know Mamiga has been finding some absolutely broken LE nonsense watching him play a little bit. Shout out to War Pigs as well as the new guys that I managed to bully into accepting an Armistice Bastion pass. Love you guys. It really is just one of the best pieces of content in this game. I really wish it wasn't locked behind a premium pass, but here we are. What are we going? I think we're going full Celestial to start. Just because I'm bad, and we'll see what we can do. I'm excited to see what other people have been thinking of all the classes as well once I get some time this week. Once and if I get some time this week to consume some Guild Wars content, because I know what I've thought, but I have yet to see what everyone else thinks for like other game modes and whatnot, so I'm pretty stoked. Again, shout out to Beast in Black as well as Divide Music, Fable, and all the others. Really stoked that we have some music that we can play, albeit with arbitration credits, obviously. A little bit more work I have to do on my end after the stream's end, but I'm happy to do it for you guys. Let's go cleansing and energy. Alrighty. We did not select our runes yet. What are we feeling for runes, chat? Does Troubadour have Alacrity in World vs. World is the real question. It does not. I don't think. Attributes and playing personal after image. So that's the echo thing like on Paragon. Yeah, instrument affects the crescendo. Ooh, that's... That's pretty good. Love Song is the elect trait. Alright. Yeah, it's very much not. Amalgam, for some reason, I guess because they just forgot it existed, has Alacrity in World vs. World. So I was trying to see if anything else managed to get it, but even Paragon has quickness, so it's going to be an interesting world. I really kind of... Paragon's terrible, chat. Paragon's good, but it's not my favorite design. Hot take right off the bat. Like, it's... They want it to be a support, and the problem with that is it doesn't have AoE stab. And Warrior is never going to be a support in World vs. World unless you either have Pulsing, Stunbreaker, or AoE stab. So they need to give it one of the two. And I can hear you typing your comment. Keep typing because it helps engagement. Martial Cadence is not real AoE stab, chat. I don't care what ArenaNet says. It's not that. Crescendo extends the duration of boons for nearby allies. That's good. Quick wave after a delay. Sorry, I'm just familiarizing my myself with nonsense over here. I kind of want to go like an interrupt build because I want to be a piece of piece of garbage, right? But this looks alright. This looks alright. Shatter skills are improved. They even have the icons. That's dope. No. No. This is not what we want, is it? Is it, chat? No. We want dueling. We want all the confusion nonsense. I'm kind of just picking stuff. We'll see. And then we want dueling again, but we can't, so oh well. Yeah, that's alright. There we go. Learning Bard stuff. Alright, chat. I'm excited. You excited? Let's give chat something to do while I fashion wars. Exclamation point, VoE beta. You gotta type both in chat. You gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube, and that'll be for our first 25 gold-ish giveaway. Kinda liking this. Then we want some red in here, right? Yeah. How did I like Amalgam? I love Amalgam. It has way too many stuns. And I mean stuns. I don't mean CCs. I mean actual stuns. You can make Amalgam pulse stun and then reset the pulse. It's... all of the stuns on Amalgam need to be dazes instead. Especially if you run it with, what's it called? The heal that just resurrects you. It's way too strong. But I really like it. But it's way too strong. It's strong for other reasons, obviously, as well. Like having Alacrity in World vs. World, right? But it's a little ridiculous. Ally healing, self-healing, tail, reciting tail, 2 or more instruments playing will increase the healing. Okay, so you get bonuses for your instruments. Got it. We'll take that because I'm bad. Notes granted. Bonus Defiance Break. No one cares. Oh, wait, this is good. Recall. No, that one's the good one, right? Yeah. Oh, that's good. They're making the Traherne song actually good. That's funny. We'll try some of the new nonsense. Not all of it, but some of it. I don't have a lot of Conduit clear, so we'll take that. And we'll take the thing everyone's complaining about, even though it's not that great. You hope they don't nerf it. Nah, man, even I can see that shit's kinda silly. Also, thank you to all our followers and subs, and apparently this imaginary queue over the break. We had Soil, as well as Eliath, as well as Keep Rolling Baby for the sub last time. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Scarlet's fun if I'm a good flautist. Alright. Yeah, I think that's kind of what we're going for, is confusion. Oh, I didn't pick a rune, I don't think. I think that's what my brain was screaming at me to do. Yeah. I was like, there's something I forgot. Remember to throw your food in your bank before you equip anything, chat. I'm fortunate enough to have a bank contract. Not everyone is, so it definitely behooves you to grab some stuff out of your bank for testing this nonsense. Alright, we need some damage reduction food, I think. Yeah, AED heal. It's very, very, very good with Alacrity, so it has no business in being World vs. World, but here we are. Exclamation point, VoE beta in chat. Gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube again. Welcome to follow, enter, unfollow. It's totally up to you guys. Alright, let's check this out. See if we can get in some fights and lose a bunch. What's my offhand weapon? Oh, I'm on Bladesworn controls. Oh my god. Always, chat. Every single match I got into in PvP, I promised myself I wouldn't complain about this, so I won't complain about it too much, hopefully. Every single match I got into in PvP today either had somebody AFKing off the bat or cheating on one of the VoE beta characters. Don't do that, chat. Don't do that, please. Just play the video game. The beta or the PvP season ends in like December. No one cares. It's ridiculous that you can do that. It's so against TOS, it's not funny. Alright, let's go. Refamiliarize myself with spear skills. I want to see what the cast times are like on this. Ooh, that was very fancy. It only gave me one note. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I've heard good things about all the classes, though. My biggest critique is that, what's it called? Paragon has terrible animations again. Yeah, I really wish there was a max haul button, too, for World vs. World characters. D&D. That would help a lot. But at least we can play World vs. World on beta characters, right? It's like kind of insane. Whoop, what the fuck? Okay. I guess we're just dead. Nope, can't teleport up the wall. Alright, that makes a lot more sense why they turned around. I didn't see any lag or see them up there. Alright, fair enough. Run out of the gate, get dumpstered. I'm here for it. You retain your notes out of combat. Interesting. It's weird that you don't just start with 3 notes then, right? That's a little strange. So it's like Virtuoso where you retain your notes out of combat, you just... That one's healing, it's not distortion, right? Amplitude increasing the strength of the wave. Okay. Oh, I need a actual binding for this as well. That'd probably be good to have, huh? Let me get away with stuff, chat. Can't do that. The animation for Crescendo is so good. I wanna... Does it increase the number of... You know what? I'll just press it. Yeah, that's some Mesmer quality animations. That's crazy. Yeah, I know there's a trait for trading Distort. Any 40k spikes? No, not yet. I'm just learning. I'm a baby troubadour. I plan to devote at least 20 minutes to each of the remaining 4 that we have tonight, chat, just to get make sure I play them, and possibly more if I'm really enjoying any of them. And then I wanna do some Bladesworn roaming at the end, because I really want to get a baseline for like what World vs. World has been like, because I've done a lot of PvP while the beta's been going on in like unranked matches and stuff, but I think everything's strong, Dream. I think everything is real good. What's the range on these? 600. You know, 600 is pretty conservative. That's huge. 600 is pretty conservative. I kind of like that. I know there is a one-shot build for Troubadour, though. Alright, let's lose to this Amalgam real quick. Hello. Hello. Alright. Getting stun-locked by an Evoker. This is exactly what happened to the end of last stream. It's pretty funny. I have no ambient creatures to target, chat. It's tragic, truly. Yeah, I know there's like a one-shot build for Troubadour. For PvP. Oh, there go the frames. There's the frame party, chat. Hey, Sergio, what's up? Exclamation point VoE beta in chat. If you'd like to enter our first giveaway. And remember, if you're over on Twitch, you not only get double entries for subs, you win double gold if you win. Hello. I'd like to fight you. This is happening. Not using any of my Troubadour shit, though. He's now over there. Alright. Oh, Dagger Frog Evoker is crazy town, dude. They had a in-house, bit of an in-house for the beta in War Pigs. And there's some dude that rocked up and he had like a one-shot build on Luminary. King of Light or whatever it's called, Sovereign of Light, does infinity damage right now. It has PvE scaling in PvP. It's psychotically stupid. So he was like double hitting people for like 6k. Seems pretty good. Damn, dropping the knowledge on people, D&D. 50% of the way to completing our sub goal. I have no idea what that means, but thank you for the notification dashboard. I didn't even know I had sub goals. I don't know how to stream on Twitch. Oh, thank you, Maddie. That's why. Appreciate it, dog. Hopefully you are enjoying the beta. Yeah, you gotta open YouTube in a what's it called? Incognito window, Sergio. I completely log out of all that social media crap. I can't deal with it anymore because I get too distracted because that's what they want. Hey, Wrath. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. You'll have plenty of time to enter. Don't worry. I know there's a little bit of a timeout. Yeah. Sovereign of Light is not balanced at all right now. There's a lot of stuff that isn't. But it is what it is. Let's see if we can take this camp, chat. I assume this play is kind of like, you know, chaining your like everything else, where you just chain your skills and looking at the traits very briefly. Try to just like build up crescendos and stuff. Oof, need some sustain somewhere. Definitely. It would also help if I wasn't getting hit by the invulnerable supervisor on a light class, but you know, here we are. Oof. That's a pretty big AoE. I like it. So this is a very clone-hungry class because your shadows get... Right, okay. Very clone-hungry class. I actually might take the dodging gives you clones thing. Because you not only want clones, you want clones for your subsequent shit too as well. Alright. Oh no, I'm getting killed by Scrit. Loot up for power crescendo ultimate combo. Okay, got it. I will do my best. I'm gonna switch something, chat, real quick. That's fine. Ah, the Scrit! Oh, Scrit! They're too powerful. Do I have any dodge food? Probably not, right? Oh well. There's a giveaway going. I do giveaways every Monday, so exclamation point VoE beta. If you would like to enter. You're more than welcome to sit there and not enter or enter. It's a drawing, so. But Twitch people do get double gold if they win, so it mounts up to 50. There you go. Yeah, Gold Phoenix has got it. So you can just shatter without clones. Okay. Getting it, getting it. People are going to do some nonsense on this, for sure. I can see why they have you outfitted with a staff to start, because the staff too seems very useful just for the clone nonsense. That was my thought today, Asiri. Or else Rizzy. Sorry. Where it is very difficult to once the beta like kicks off and people find the numerically broken crap. It's kind of like how Warriors numbers are inflated. Just can't get away from complaining about Warriors numbers are inflated, so it like overrides all their mechanical issues, right? But when everything does like 5, 6, 7k, it's really difficult to see, okay, is this thing mechanically good, or is this thing just like being carried by its numbers, right? All right, good to know. Thank you, Gold Phoenix. Yeah, I'll take advice. I don't want straight builds tonight. I wanna experiment with my my being bad at Bard tonight and all the others. Probably go Bard, Rit, Conduit, then end with Evoker. And I'm just pressing all my buttons, and it's working it right now. I will say the dodge giving you notes thing is quite good. Duh. Water is wet. Also, this just in. It's a good amount of confusion. It's not a broken amount of confusion, though. Yeah, I know, but I missed Conduit the other day. I know half the crap on Conduit isn't working either, which is unfortunate. Exclamation point VoE beta if you'd like to enter our first giveaway, chat. How we looking? Looking good? Sounding good? Hopefully we're rounding up the issues that we were having. Uh-oh. There's a dude. I do not want. I have not buttons. Hello, dude. Do we fight? We fight! I would like to die. I would like to die to you, mister. This is probably metal or something. Get him with the drum. Drum seems super fair. What any of my shit does, it's fine. Oh, he have friend. He have friends. Alright, now we play for the how long can Troubadour live game. Oh, not bad. Queen Jenna took a while to cast, but... What's the opinion on Gale Shot? I think Gale Shot is fine. Numerically, I think the fact that you can flash Gale Bow is absolutely insane mechanically for this game, and I really don't want that to stay, Verath. I actually wrote this because the one opinion piece I saw in another class that showed up my feed, because algorithms do this, is Muckluck playing Gale Shot, and I wrote a thing on in his comments. Gale Shot mechanically just breaks the game because of the Gale Bow, because you can pull it out mid-cast. Like, while you're shooting your Longbow 2, you can flash Gale Bow. While you're shooting a Barrage on Longbow 5, you can flash Gale Bow to proc your sigils or Quick Draw. While you're doing a Maul on a Greatsword, you can flash Gale Bow. That is absolutely stupid and should not stay in the game. It's fine if it triggers, like, weapon swap traits. It should interrupt animations. It is freaking stupid. And, like, people are going to say, what if it was on Bladesworn? Would you like it then? My answer, chat, is no. Because I don't want mechanically, like, I don't want the mechanical evolution of this game to override things like balance levers that they can pull. Yeah, so you can, like, imagine you're channeling, like, a channeled skill like this block. I could flash Gale Bow and it wouldn't interrupt it. We did Paragon last time. I won a 2v1 on it. Calmo. It was pretty fun. I don't think it's really, they put much effort into it, but it's pretty okay. I think there should absolutely be a trait to stun break you. Like the turn your F4 into a self stun break. Like if you take the Selfish Grandmaster, that should absolutely cause the F4 to self stun break you instead. Uh-oh. This mechanic, no, it doesn't. If it does, that's new to me, Alcatraz. I know engineer kits at least have a 1 second cooldown, so you can't do it over and over and over again. The Gale Bow has a 0 second cooldown. If that's true, that's also insane on engineer, and I want it deleted from space. But I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure it will actually interrupt casts. We could test it. Or I could just keep spreading misinformation, chat. You know, one of the two. But that shouldn't stay in the game. Even if they put it on Bladesworn, that shouldn't stay in the game. Even if they put it on every class, that shouldn't stay in the game. Ouch. Alright, hit him with the flute. It is so funny you're playing instruments at people. I will say that much. Okay. I see, so the elite just does everything. Gotcha. That's pretty cool. Very long cooldown, but you know, here we are. What do we need? Nothing. We need you to enjoy the stream, Maddie. Man, a Willbender. That shit's yesterday's news. New burst class is Luminary. Oh, play whatever you want, man. The beta is extended by 2 days, by the way, chat, so it'll go till Friday, I believe. I think I'll try and hop into an engineer when we get off Troubadour here in a bit. No, if it's mid-cast, that's what I was talking about. No, I want to make sure. I'll test it, Alcatraz. I believe you, but I want to test it for myself. Because that is still silly. I haven't tried any of the light classes, and I haven't tried Conduit yet, Metal. I know a lot of this stuff is broken on Conduit, unfortunately. Like, broken as in it doesn't work correctly, so... is what it is, I suppose. Dude, imagine, like, a Troubadour with all the AIDS, eye candy stuff. You're gonna have, like, and all these instruments floating behind you. It's gonna be crazy. I want to do some weird stuff on Conduit. I want to try, like, Conduit builds people aren't trying. Like, stuff without Raja. We need fewer people playing Guardian and more people playing Warrior and Rev chat. You know? Oh my god. Alright, let's do this first drawing. Coolster has one over on YouTube. Congrats. Give him some congrats, chat. That is 25 gold. Give me a character name or an account name whenever you can. I'm gonna have to start farming some more legendaries. I just finished another map completion, chat. But, buying a couple legendaries for a couple audience members really set us back. So we will we'll get farming. It's alright, I really enjoy End of Dragons map completion. Reminds me of back when Bladesworn was playable. Little bit late, Veyrath. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more that you can enter. Sorry about that, dude. I'm trying to think of trivia questions to do with the beta, but I just can't. Like, we've done all our, like, opinion questions before, you know? Axion, thank you for the follow. Welcome, dog or dogette. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, the swap sigil thing isn't going to impact PvP that much, but it is absolutely going to be terrifying for my world, which is world versus world. So I don't even know if they'll change it, honestly. Camps are kind of owning me, chat. I thought this would have a lot more AoE pressure than it does. Maybe I'm just bad. This is our first build after all, which is usually never good. Maybe I need to go full power or full Condi. Wait, why am I shooting those projectiles? That was weird. Oh, we've angered the supervisor. Yeah, I know, right? I just don't like it mechanically that you can do that. I don't think it's really healthy for any game mode, especially considering how easy arrows actually are to get with Shrike. Okay, the Bard Shatters, just their damage just feels bad. I mean, compared to everything else, probably, yeah. I don't need a 9-second cooldown on the Gale Bow. I just need, like, it to have a cast timer for it to break animations. I think Engineer Kits have a 1-second cooldown. Oh, I was probably standing in, like, the invisible blind fields, yeah. True, true, true. Sorry, looking at chat, playing the game. At least I don't have to look at, At least I don't have to look at my skill bar. Oh no, drum. That's another thing, is your instruments aren't instacast, where your shatters are. I don't know if a lot of Mesmer players are complaining about that yet. Even something so you couldn't do it over and over and over, Alcatraz, I'd be okay with. Honestly. No, don't want to do that. Man is invulnerable. Alright, dude. Ah, fair enough. Popped his invuln really early. I wasn't ready for that. But I am not a troubadour, man. Hey, what's up? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And all I can ask is that you enjoy the horse shit. That's why I stream. Just for fun. Is troubadour good? Probably. I'm not good at it. I know there's a one-shot build. Let me go test the engineer thing real quick, chat, so I don't forget. I want to see if they can continue cast. What's a good channeled skill on mech? You did test it. I might have to edit my muckluck comment then. I don't wanna spread misinformation. What's a good channeled skill on engineer? Does anything have like a long ass cast time? Shield? True. Hang on. Offhand, shield. Sick. Good suggestion. Yeah, that's idiotic. Okay, nothing like that should be that way in the game. And this doesn't say it as a cast time either, which so I'm double wrong on the internet. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to do that. That's mega stupid. I want to make sure it happens with Mortar Kit as well. Oop, that's not Mortar Kit. Ah, fuck, well. Well. I'm just getting to combat and give myself a crap load of alacrity because this class is fair. Press my dodge button a couple times. It's what happens when I play on a keyboard, chat. Everything goes sideways. I'm not gonna give him gold for me being wrong. I'd go poor almost instantly. No, I guarantee you if it works with like pistol too, it'll work with this. Yeah, probably. That's what chat's saying, because I was complaining about Gale Bow and they're like, no, it works with NG kits as well, so I will, at least it keeps the animation up, right? Yeah, and you still had the flip over when I went back to it, so I can only assume that that's how it works. Alright, that's a little silly. They should fix that. I guess Gale Bow will retain its idiocy. Alright, good to know. No, I'm open to being wrong. This is why I have the build channel. Like, I don't know everything about this game. This game is, like, phenomenally good, so make a little note to update my comments with not engineer kits, because I don't want to spread misinformation. Oops. Yeah, it should definitely interrupt your animations, that's for sure. It's a little silly. I wonder why, because Gunsaber definitely interrupts your animations. Like, you can't channel 100 blades and be pulling out a Gunsaber. I guess Bladesworn just really isn't a real class. No, I appreciate it, Alcatraz, thank you. You get gold if you find something wrong with the stream, not wrong with Pseudo's brain, chat. Although they are kind of one and the same a lot of the time. Oh my god. 36 people watching this garbage. Welcome, guys. Appreciated. Remember, if you haven't gotten the Twitch drops, go over and watch on Twitch. You can not only win double gold, you will get something guaranteed for watching. So, just an idea. It should be in the description. So how do you one-shot on this dream? I'm curious if the songs and the instruments are so low, like what does all the damage? It's like kind of insane. Because they're just some kind of chain that you can do that just like locks them down forever or what? Let me go here. Ooh, we can get into the desert. Hell yeah. Good stuff. We are red, the worst color for desert, but here we are. Oh well. No, absolutely. Suggestions I'll take. I just don't want, like, I don't want to be led around by the nose. I want to do, you know, first impressions on each class. I appreciate it, though. Thank you for asking. They can hop from kit to kit, but not weapon swap kit weapon except by weapon swapping. Well, you don't get weapon swaps, do you? I'm misunderstanding. It's like, okay, I'll hop into a kit and then back out, hop into kit to kit, but not weapon to weapon, kit, weapon. Switch torch for shield. Yeah, I just hate shield. I want shield deleted from space. You're right, but... Alright, we'll do it. I don't like shield, but here we are. This is the worst, aka best weapon in the game for weapon sharing, chat. It ruined balance. I don't know. I kind of just refuse to run it on principle. I want this thing, like, actually balanced, but it is what it is. I'm not going to be, like, a whiny baby about it. Try it out to get a baseline. Chat's not wrong about that. Chat knows that. That's way too easy for chat. Condition switch from duration to intensity. Wait, which condition? I know which boon. Actually, don't know that. Which stacking duration to stacking intensity? Torment? You have 3 if you take this signet. Because this refreshes the shield. Or, sorry, you have 4 if you take the signet. This refreshes the shield by 50%. Burning. Interesting. That is a good question. That's a good question for Pseudo as well, apparently. Like, the fact that you can do this, and then block another one, and then do this, and refresh it by 50% is insane. Because this is technically a Phantasm summoning skill. That's the biggest problem. This is the biggest problem I have with Shield, but they're not going to change the signet, so this should be like 40 seconds or something. But they never adjusted it because they hate balance, so whatever. I'm not bitter. You're bitter, chat. It's not like the shared weapon thing completely screwed over Warrior. Oh my god. Get him. Yeah, man. I remember when Chronomancers could reset their continuum split. And when Distortion gave them invulnerability. That was fun to fight. But I can't pretend Berserker hasn't been just as broken, so... Yeah, these Shatters really, like, I know I'm on... I have a decent amount of might. These Shatters, really, especially compared to the other gods running around, very undertuned for World vs. World, at least. I mean, even Dagger could have helped Warrior Silhouette. They just made it Arc Divider 2 Electric Boogaloo instead of doing something interesting. That's the biggest problem I have with the shared thing is all the, you know, all the benefits we got weren't really helpful. Yeah, it's actually interesting. I think I played back then, but I didn't pay attention back then. So it's interesting about burning. Hey, Andrew, what's up, dog? Hopefully you're well. Honestly, poison should only stack in duration. Although, actually, I think duration stacking poison would be better than intensity stacking poison these days. Doing good. Trying out some Bard. It's doing Bard things so far. I'm not very good at it, but want to get a baseline. Somebody asked me what the sunglasses on my head are for. It's so I don't have to develop a personality, chat. I played a shitload of Mirage, but so far very little Troubadour, so I want to like just see how it do. See, I think the strongest part about Poison is the fact that it reduces healing. But that's me. The interesting thing about Shortbow Ranger Alcatraz that I found out is the Shortbow 3 is actually affected by movement speed buffs. It'll hop you back further. You don't want this build, Dre. You can rewind if you really want it, but I'm just trying stuff out. The two that I did build craft and theory crafter for Amalgam and Gale Shot, they're in the description. Those are actually functional and good. This is just all Sally with Perplexity runes. Oh, the catapult despawned. How could you? How could you? Oh. Don't be crippled, chat. Alright. We're gonna try to... I bet I couldn't even take this Lord on a Troubadour. I bet I'm that bad at it. But we'll see. At least poke their keep. Yeah, apparently they never got rid of it on Shortbow 3, according to my very good ranger friend, unless he's spreading misinformation too. Yeah, there's still a couple spots in World vs. World that I'd really like them to fix that you can skip with rocket boots. But everyone knows that thieves can already glitch into towers, and that wasn't a problem until they gave thieves a portal, really. So, you know, +1, -1, I suppose. Oh my god. Oh my god, we've already been playing this for over 20 minutes. I guess I enjoy it. We'll try to take this keep and then we'll switch over to Rit. Yeah, we'll see. Gosh, I'm stuck on the kit swap thing, Chad. I'm just like thinking about the possibilities. Like the skills you could chain on Gunsaber if it worked that way. Oh my gosh, am I gonna be wrong on the internet a second time? No, I can't be. I have to stick to my original opinion, even if it costs me my life, right? No, I really don't want that in the game still. That'd be a little bit ridiculous, right? Like 100 blades into Gunsaber stuns. I don't know, maybe it'd be alright. Oh, there's a guy. Come fight me, guy. I think there should be some kind of opportunity cost to swapping weapons, even if it's 1 second and animation cancel. It is insane that you can do it for quick draw though, because a lot of oh Jesus, they just took this, didn't they? Yeah, they did. That was almost a fail. Almost started it with a 1v1 versus the ground. Big L there again. That's how you get down, by the way, if you don't have this camp. One of the trait lines they slot in on Gale Shot is skirmishing by default, so it's kind of insane to me that maybe they're intending that interaction. I can't think they want that. Hey, Cohen, what's up? Welcome back, dog. Hopefully you're well. I don't want that in the game, man. That's so ridiculous. Maybe that's why they took it. No, that can't be why they took agility out of PvP. They took agility out of PvP because, ooh, a brawl. Spellbreaker was destroying everyone that season. It's a lot of blue people. Alright. I think I get Troubadour. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing we have out here. Get a feel for it. my god. Yeah, you gonna 1v1 me, thief boy? Not without your whole team, you're not. This is world versus world, son. I do pink things. It's a very low or fast cast stunbreak, or sorry, slow cast stunbreak. I have to think about what my buttons do. It's hard, chat. Obstructed my ass, dude. Try to link this. I think it's okay that it counts. Yeah, it's gonna be a contentious thing, I guess. I just don't like it that it gives them fast hands for free, maybe. Maybe that's why I'm bitter. Interesting, they all left. Alright, well, we did it. Gotta take some of this nonsense down. I just want a 1 second on it or something, like a 1/4 cast time. They could do the thing I prototyped for Bladesworn, where it would put your pulling out the Gale Bow would put your actual weapon swap on cooldown, but they already said they kind of don't want to do that, so I don't know. We'll see what we get. It's definitely interesting, if nothing else. Like I said, I really do like Gale Shot, so... It's tearing it up last time. Ritualist, chat? I think Ritualist. I think it's time. Kinda got a feeling, or a feel for purple class. I want to do the crescendo, though. Hang on. Very pretty. Very pretty. Alright. Let's go get our shift signet on, chat. Still, my favorite thing, hands down, from this beta has been the names that people have been coming up with. Like, they're so funny. Play a Norn because they have the best animations. You have to give her white tattoos because that's the coolest. Damn. Good. That's good, Dream. I'm impressed you have space for the muscle ups. You have like a super high ceiling or what? It's like crazy, dude. The elbow does do as much damage as longbow, just not in PvE. Yeah, the feedback that some people give is kind of unhinged. Oh my god. But it is what it is. Let's not play too much Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, because I keep getting fucking flagged for that. I want to play songs that I can do the revenue sharing nonsense with. Are we gonna be bad, chat? Or are we gonna be good? I think we're gonna be pieces of garbage and run transfusion, right? Because I know that's good. Do I do cardio? I do 1 cardio day every week, Gibbs, and I hate it. That's my rest day in quotes, as I do a cardio day with no caffeine on my rowing machine. And then we go staff, right? Don't worry. Fashion Wars will happen in the sec, chat. Alright. So, what do you guys... I'm just gonna, like, ask a question, and then I'll scroll up and have my bot just like take anyone's comment. What else are you guys hoping for with this expansion? Like, exclamation point that in chat, because I've heard a lot of like, you know, different hopes about the classes, but I've yet to actually poll chat about like what you're interested in and whatnot. So that would be a fun little question here. Actually good story. Hell yeah, dog. Because Shroud counts as a swap, so we'll go swap nonsense. Some bold choices in chat already. Dude, Janther Wild's is second screen content, unfortunately. It's... I like the story, but like I'd like to turn that slider up to like 2x. You know? I actually didn't hate the Janther Wild story once it was over. Yeah, it's a lot. I do maintain that when you give NPCs in this game, what's it called? Quickness, they should talk faster. That is interesting. People wanted fewer metas last time. That's fun. It's one of my favorite outfits. Just without all the nonsense attached to it. I actually kind of like that for a Ritualist. We're going to hide the headpiece, though. All this crap. Alright, so just to get a baseline again, we'll go Selly. No, not Spite. Never Spite. What a ridiculously fair trait. So silly. Inflict bleeding on the foe already has 3 stacks, yeah. Alright. Then Soul Reaping, and you take the Mark thing, because there's 2 traits for staff now, which makes sense. It doesn't, but here we are. I'll go Depth Perception. No, we're gonna go the Protection thing. I forgot that was in the game. That's very good. Quickness, interesting. Yeah, let's refill. Nope. This is the one that's like really good because you can quicker draw the one that does Chillblains, right? And I think we want the Wandering Spirits thing. I'm sure Post is screaming at his computer. We'll go this. This is fine. I want to play around with some of the weapons as well. I was right. The Lifesteal one is insane, by the way. I know that much. Isn't one of these a stun break? That one is. Alright. And I'm gonna go Ghost Walk just because I like having... That's true, they did add the voice acting, which they did not have to do, so... That is very fair. So metas... Fixing Bladesworn. Matty, you're full of lies, but thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, like a meta that happens, sort of like Bog Queen, maybe. I forgot she wasn't voiced in that. That's crazy. Can I not drop? Did I not click hard enough? I didn't click hard enough. All right, fair enough. Oh, and we need to Fashion Wars the weapons, chat. Very important here. Very quickly. Where's my other... I know I have 2 of these. Probably scrolled past it like 40 times now. There it is. Yeah, I like metas where stuff's happening and it's not just a map where you go and then like do a thing and then the thing's over and you leave. It's decent for longevity, but it's not my favorite thing, you know? And we forgot the mastery points again. Every time, man. Oh my god. Yeah, we need a max all button ArenaNet. Good lord. Let me look at the timer. Again, let me know. This is for money, chat. It's not just polling the audience, although I appreciate it. What are you hoping for with this expansion? I'm pretty stoked to have a beach homestead, if nothing else, although it's kind of garbage that it's locked behind a thing. But here we are. I was gonna buy the expansion anyway. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright, see if we do any better kiting with this nonsense. F1. Summon dudes. That one's the teleport. Wow, they really teleport to you. Interesting. I think it's interesting that, did I get a little bit of life start? No, something must have died. It wasn't a spirit. I was gonna say, there's no way I get life forts for spirits dying. That would be a little silly. Very cool. Very cool animations. No, no worries. Appreciate it if you do, if you don't, Cash. Bladesworn doesn't need to be great. I'd just like it to be good. Or functional. Inquest lore would also be an interesting... Like, why are the Inquest jerks? I think it's because they think they're right. Just like anyone in power, but is what it is. I'm just excited for a pirate adventure, guys. When you're starting, Trailblazers is probably better, but Celestial's fairer, even if it's not fair at all. It really depends on your build. Like, Trailblazer's Soul Beast is basically unkillable. Is that not hitting because this is just Dragon Trigger projectiles under the hood? That's really funny. Those are good numbers. I could use some more crit chance on the build, but those are good numbers. Might take some pack runes. I feel like there should be a, kind of like the Paragon trait, there should be a trait to just get a spirit when you enter Shroud, like one, and not have to immediately press all your skills to summon them. Man, this class is going to be like anti-Aegis the class, dude. It's actually kind of insane. 9-second cooldown, less with alacrity, which means that you can... definitely anything with power. I'm just trying everything with Selly right now to get a baseline. Night Owl. Ritualist has almost no Conduit on it from what I understand. It's all power damage. The Selly stats are actually probably almost a waste. I'm just trying stuff out to see how much like damage, power damage they do and stuff. Or Conduit damage. Yeah, no worries, dude. I'm sure there's some kind of funky Ritualist build out there, but like... Yeah, Trailblazers would be... Ritualist would probably be the only Necro spec that doesn't really use Trailblazers. That's true. All of your dudes... Do all of your dudes inherit Doomfire, or is it only you shooting D&D? Because that's actually a decent build, right? 4 stacks of burning? Yeah, but it's just you. It's not you and your dudes, right? Because like, there's no way. There's no way, right? Hang on. We'll try it. We need like an ambient goat or something, chat. To find some creatures to abuse. I don't think we're green. We're not green. I knew it. So smart. It seems like it has some decent minion potential. Just the Ritualist, the actual Ritualist skills are stupid strong. Especially the stun break on the elite. Even though they just buffed Lich. Ah, an ambient goat. You did it. Alright, there's no way. Come here, goat. I'm gonna kill you and test it out on your goat friend. Engaging content, I know, chat. Just blow my elite skill on this goat. It's fine. Alright. We fight. Okay. So when they attack, they do not inflict burning, alright. I was like, there's no way. There's no effing way. Because there's also a trait in Spite that applies Vuln. Thank you, Cash. Appreciate that. Oh, I need to check as well, because last time we actually didn't have a tag over on Twitch, so I want to make sure while you guys are finishing up this entry. Yeah, it would be a little bit much. If it'd be like original Scourge before they fixed all those traits. If it applied burning. Hang on one sec, guys. But yeah, let me know what you'd like for the expansion, then we'll do that drawing for 25 to 50 gold as well. I'm proud of this thumbnail. I thought it turned out pretty okay. There we go. Do we have a Guild Wars 2 tag? We do! Okay, so changing it once hopefully changed it forever. Might have to look at that next time. Thank you again to whoever pointed that out. I thought I had that, but apparently not. I still think Wanderers is kind of a waste. I think there's better ways to get the stuff that you get from Wanderers without sacrificing damage. Like, if I was gonna go Wanderers, I would go, like, Dragons and Diviners. And then, like, build for Toughness, Night Owl. You want to max your, at least from my experience building stuff, you want to max your power and ferocity as much as you can. And kind of get all the other stuff from other stuff. I say as I take pack runes. See if we can take back this tower. Oh, we just took the camp, damn it. Diviners is kind of low-key OP, especially for World versus World. I think it's massively, massively underrated in terms of, like, what you can get out of it. But it's not always the go-to, at least not fully. It's just boons are good, you know? I want to find someone to fight, even if I'm going to lose over and over. I don't think we'll get an EBG, unfortunately. Queue up for it just in case. At least for vitality classes. Like a little bit of each, and then you can build, like... If you really want more boon duration after that, you can go, like, Karka potions, which are mathematically the best in slot. And then you go, like, Herald runes. stuff like that. Nice, dude. Feel free to enter our giveaway. Exclamation point, whatever you'd like out of the new expansion. You don't have to buy it, just enter the giveaway. Feel free to ask any questions as well if you're new here. The community is very friendly. We'd love to help you out with all their useless knowledge. I'm glad you're enjoying the game, though. That's awesome. More runes. Hell yeah. Ah, it's Dream. Dream, what was your favorite E-spec from the beta? Was it Ratmancer? I would say either don't rush. Wow, that was an incredibly fast queue for EBG. I would say either don't rush to 80 or instantly rush to 80. Very much depending on which experience you want. But if you're just getting used to the game, yeah, just feel free to take your time. The game gets very different at level 80, though. So, like, just type, like, this, and then, like, a bunch of, like, whatever you want to enter the giveaway. So, like, for example, like, better skins. Stuff like that. This is why people are doing it. Look at all these siege golems, chat. I was gonna say, there's no way. There's no way you've been in queue and I just got in, man. You'll get there. I think there's a little bit of a limit before you can use the auction house on new accounts. It's fair though. I mean, the gameplay and that's true, because like, leveling does give you a sense of the gameplay and the mechanics, but like the experience 0 to 80 and then like at 80 are so wildly different. I feel like they're almost different games. I almost feel like Guild Wars 2 shouldn't have a level like 0 to 80 leveling experience anymore. It should just start you at 80. Thank you, Coolster. Appreciate the follow over on Twitch. It'll probably alert you better than regular stuff does, because like you could still play the story, you would just have like the skills and whatnot, you know. Watch me. Time for me to get rolled, by the way, in EBG on a class I don't play. Maybe Dream can carry me a little bit here. Oh my god, chat. I made a protein. This is the problem. I make protein shakes and then I don't drink them. It's like bad. Hang on. That's why I don't get bigger. Oh, grub. There we go. We did it. It depends on what you want out of the game, too, as well. Like, if you want to do, like, blitz your way into fractals or raids or whatever, you're gonna be in basically hell if you're leveling to 80. But if you just, you know, want to do that, then you can use the level 80 level up ticket. Well, if you buy any of the expansions, which are on sale, and we do have a link for in the description, if you'd like to support the channel, they give you a level 80 level up ticket, which looks like this, and then you can boost to 80 or even try out some of the characters at level 80, which is the max level in this game. From there, it goes to horizontal progression. But if you don't want to do that, feel free to, you know, just play at your own pace. You can even click on this, consume it, try out a class. If you don't like it, you don't have to commit to that class. It's a very good system for getting people used to like what it feels like to have all your skills and whatnot unlocked. Ooh, are there people? Hell yeah. Ah, god damn it. They're allies. Let's get some supply, chat. Let's go take a tower. What could go wrong? I missed the action. We had a 2v2. Alright, fine. Yeah, they kind of did, actually. You're not wrong, Alcatraz. They did have a bit of a tutorial, which was pretty cool. Look at this, man. Well, I assume you won. You're here. Alright, there's one dude. There's un man. Yeah, it's kind of funny that they just skipped the tutorial and it's just the tutorial map, right? Sorry, I can't talk. Oh, it does. Wait, it definitely took my one catapult. I thought I had two. Or did I use a catapult on this character? All right, well, whatever. Yeah, the ranger pets are much better. I know that. I mean, to be fair, I like that change. Yeah, let's actually use some of the, like, Ritualist stuff here. Ritualist feels kind of like Scourge 2.0, chat, so far. Am I doing it right? I don't need a full build. Just give me a yes or give me a no. Oh, Ritualist Shroud inherits your weapons. Your weapon animation's interesting. That's cool. No worries, dude. Swole McRib will miss you, though. Just two Harbingers. Swole McRib's got this, dude. I mean, get the free one that's in the Black Lion store, but Black Lion keys are a waste of your money. You can get one weekly by leveling a character to level 10, which becomes very easy the more you play the game. But Black Lion keys are just, it's all vanity. It's all cosmetic. There's better ways to get cooler skins in the game. If that makes any sense. If gambling's your thing, do it. If gambling's not your thing, don't do it. I could tell people how to enjoy video games. There we go. Might get this guy. Might. Unfortunate, he had full shroud. A lot of Conduit cleanse on this Necro build, just off the bat. I'm keeping him up. I just hope we get a beach map. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, we almost got that duo. You guys gonna try again? Try again? Nope. I mean, that's fair. Come on, Swole McRib. There's some weird under map triggers triggering my shit. These marks, oh no, it's allies trigger marks, right. I'm stupid. I'm stupid, chat. I forgot there was a trait now. It's like, why are they triggering automatically? Oh my god. No, yeah, this game is fantastic. Guild Wars 2 is the best MMO, but it doesn't tell you shit for how to play it, so feel free to ask any questions you might have. What are we targeting? Untamed. Definitely. Nice, got him down. Sick. Gonna win the 3v3, I think. Because transfusion is overpowered. Hell yeah. Hooray for transfusion being completely broken, chat. I don't need to know what my buttons do. I have transfusion. That man is gone. Well, we gotta get this thing, because he's resin. I have wanted Alcatraz. So it is possible for the next fractal to be underwater. I have wanted, what's it called? Oh, it's Kashima. Nice. Is this? I love it. I love how all the warrior players just graduate to being pirates, even though you're on Deadeye. This is sick. Swole McRib. God damn it, chat. All right, I'm gonna port back and do this drawing. Then we can roll around. So I have wanted 100 CM in fractals to be an underwater one forever, chat, because people would have to go get an ascended aqua breather. Yeah, there's a lot of effects on this playlist. Thank you. Yeah, I just play rock music. I don't monetize any of my crap, even though Nefex is copyright free. So, let me do this drawing, chat. Here again, you got to be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. Oh, my restream bot actually won. Well, hacks rigged. All right, let me. Exian, EXIAN _ over on Twitch. You have won. Congrats, dog. And that's 50 gold. So character name or an account name. I appreciate it. I know, right? All right, let me that's a decent impression of Ritualist. I don't want to play a ton of each class. I want to make sure I hit them all. I'm gonna go make a Conduit real quick, like. And I've got to switch to a character, or you can whisper Salem, SALEM, if you don't want to type your character name. Either way works. Again, Chad, I give away gold every week on Mondays at least. We had 2 giveaways 2 giveaway days last week. I actually gave away a ton because the beta was delayed, so get subscribed, followed, all that nonsense. But I played this game for way too long and I have way too much money, so I try to just give it to people because I figured they can use it better than I can. So. I mean, a lot of the new stuff has functional underwater kits, Alcatraz, so maybe cope, right? Conduit is mad bugged, Chew. Thank you, though. I know in advance. There's a couple things I want to try on it. I appreciate it. Yeah, they got Evoker working, and tragically they did not get Conduit working, so unfortunate but true. Yeah, they'll probably have a plushie skimmer. I almost bought the plushie Warclaw today. But Pseudo needs to avoid being completely poor in this game, so you gotta save some money again. Yeah, that's very Revenant. X, Dragon, Trigger. What's up, Raffle? Welcome back. Hopefully you're well. You can if you glitch it, Coco. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. Oh my god. It's so weird. So weird. But I appreciate it. Thank you for the prime. And get my meaningless nonsense from here. Ah, I have Echo Wild Rits. I wish they were real. Appreciate it. Yeah, so subs over on Twitch, because it is technically money, even though it's just, you know, a lot of it's just prime subs and whatnot, get you double entries, and if you win over on Twitch, you win double gold. There's also a drop, what's it called? A drop period going on. I don't have a better word from that. For Guild Wars 2, if you are over on watching on Twitch, and you can get an outfit and some other cool stuff. Feel obligated to tell people when they can win nonsense. Okay. No, even though it's probably good. There's conditions from yourself and meet your max affinity or and activate Cosmic Wisdom. What's this? Cosmic Wisdom also grants you the bonuses of your other equipped legend. So I had a bad idea for this, chat, right? Invoke the power of the assassin. Yeah, so my bad idea, I'm not going to play a normal Conduit build. This is going to be the one that I don't try to get a baseline for, because I want to play Conduit. And I want to play Shiro Malik's Conduit. This list amount of affinity, legend swapping, regain traits afterward. Wait, if you have at least the least amount of affinity when swapping legends, you regain affinity afterward. Oh, that's real good with the maximum affinity thing, right? Yeah, this is the build we want. All right, sick. Twitch rewards still available. Yes, they are. They actually got extended because the beta got extended. So make sure you are watching over on Twitch, and you can use the link in the description real quick. I don't know. Maybe I just like heavy classes, chat, because Luminary, Conduit, and I don't know, Paragon really I couldn't care less about. But like, I like Luminary and Conduit. The look of them. I'm gonna go Mace Shield, I think. Just have no, because we're gonna have Shiro. We're gonna be fine. No, we want Malix. Yeah. So this is the only one that I even thought about, really. Put the stuff in the right area. I've heard the skills are also very bugged, so possible odds is in the wrong place for me. Stun break, correct. Okay, sick. No, I want to try it where you get, because when you press this, both of these give you, what's it called, random conditions, I believe. Yeah, that seems super duper duper duper. Gain bonus attribute, striking that magical scythe spins. Okay, that's how you get the magical scythe. Alright, sick. Where's my greatsword? Probably Mace Shield Spear, because I'm bad. What runes? What runes do we want? We want Tempest. Tempest runes. Generic nonsense. We want... Such a good song. Hang on, chat. So good. You ever wish you were talented, chat? I do. This music makes me wish I was talented. Oh my god. Divide Music, go check him out. He's only got like 1 million subs, he probably needs it. Conduit feels really bland. I think, so, let me turn this back down. The issue with Revenant is, and I've been talking to a lot of Rev players, and I don't know, maybe it's just me brute forcing my personality onto them, but they all kind of seem to think this. The problem with Revenant is Revenant itself, Coco, where, actually, we'll just keep that one. Revenant has this thing where it resets all of its power levels every 10 seconds, and I've talked about this a lot, so apologies if this is redundant, right? But it resets all of its power level, in quotes, every 10 seconds, and then you kind of just, like, can't get more strong than that, because it really limits the upper echelon of, like, power Revenant can ever have, because you always have, like, some energy waiting in the wings, which is a little silly in terms of, like, design and balance and stuff. It made a lot more sense back when Revenant was designed around having, what's it called? Fewer weapons, right? When it wasn't going to have weapon swap. But now it has weapon swap, and here we are. Alright, we want Corruption. We want the absolutely broken Condi transfer trait. I'm not doing a lot of chill, I don't think. No, I'm actually not. I love that you can cycle through that. Demon Stance, resistance is good. Siphon life from enemies when you gain a Dark Aura. Holy shit. Forgot they put that in the game. It's probably bad. No, that's way better. Wait. Which happens first, Metal? Does Permeating Pestilence go off before Demonic Defiance, or the other way around? Yeah, I've heard that Conduit's bad. I've heard that Conduit's OP. I've heard that Conduit's kind of middling, so we'll see what we end up with here. I want Invocation. Stab. Don't want that, actually. Well, the heal's nice. Might when I gain myself Fury. Do I ever give myself Fury? Invoke a Legend. That's not that much. We need more random-ass conditions, chat. You know what we need? We need some Salvation in here, because Salvation's kind of busted. Where's the barrier one? There we go. Alright, what's the cook with this dodge food, right? Alright, sick. I do play on a controller. All of my files are downloadable from the description. If you'd like help setting up, I'm more than happy to field it. I've gotten top 250, I've done Harvest Temple CM, I've played my entire Guild War 2 career on a controller. So, yes. To answer that, Hexed. They do that because it is fun. We don't have any Orient Truffle. Oh, we have cake. We have super cake. Oh, but Orient Truffle is going to be so much better. Oh, chat. Oh, well, we're throwing. It's fine. Life presents us with challenges sometimes, and it's how we react to them that defines us, I suppose. All right, we did it. Enough dicking around, chat. Come on. No idea. Thank you. Some Revenant main you are. Appreciate it, Metal. Free plug for Warpigs. Go check them out. Sorry. Alright. So you're going to see a lot of this, chat. This back and forth nonsense. This is what Revenants do. Does it work with Xbox controller? Yes, it does. So Xbox controllers and most controllers that aren't PlayStation 5 controllers are what's called an X input. If you ever get a PlayStation 5 controller, it's what's called a D input, and you usually have to switch it, but all of my layouts will default to anything that defaults on an Xbox controller. You will have to throw reWASD, which is the program I use, it's like $5 or $10 or something, but you can just import it, and it's a really, really good program, and once you have the EXE, even though you're not supposed to, you can use it on multiple platforms, so I highly recommend it. Running dual-wield Paragon feels bland. Could just be the spec, though. Yeah, Paragon is extremely bland. It's almost like they really don't want to develop for Warrior. I'm not coping. You're coping, chat. One day we'll get real animations on that class. It'll be great. It will be cake. And if you are going to try on a controller, everyone asks me what they would do. I just like find some layouts that work for you and do some map completion, right? And just like, you know, practice turning, everything else. Steam input work okay on the controller? You'd have to remap it through Steam, but yes, you can. So if you have the game through Steam, or if you're launching the game through Steam, or you have like on a Steam Deck, you can map it through Steam, but I don't do my mappings through Steam because I play on the native client. And I almost jumped off the edge again. Every single time, chat. Every single time. But it does work. I've heard it's a little bit buggy, but if you're just starting with map completion, don't take my word for it because it's just hearsay, so. Oh, thank you as well for the follow. Appreciate it, Hexed. Follows help infinitely more on Twitch because Twitch has no discoverability algorithm, chat. So, that's kind of why we incentivize that. 40 people watching. Welcome, guys and girls. Hopefully you're well. Also, if people have preferences for my next actual video, let me know, because I think I'm going to do, depending on whether or not ArenaNet gives us some real content in the future, I'm going to do probably the Broken World versus World Foods thing. I think you're the third person to say that, JP. But yes, I agree. We're in dire need of a max all button if you have enough for World versus World. Ooh, person? Nope, it's the stag versus wolf battle. You hate to see it. I don't think anything sucks. I'll say that much, but we'll see, Night Owl. I gotta remember I have like this F2 skill that does stuff. Alright, so now we do the Revenant thing where we about face back and forth, throwing these over our shoulder, right? Although I will say getting CC'd by the camp sucks. Alright, I want to see what I do to this Doliak. That's a lot of conditions. I don't know about that. I have a Deadeye friend, but that's a lot of conditions so far. Granted, I'm not like playing Conduit correctly, in quotes, because I'm playing like Shiro Malix or whatever, but that's a lot of conditions, bro. Just saying. You're a W key enjoyer, Gibbs. Just forward always. Shiro Malix is fine. I can't take your word for it. You didn't know how that trade interacted, dude. Yeah, when I saw that Shiro and Malix both applied random conditions, is one of the conditions Shiro applies has to be vulnerability, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, I was like, there's no way they're gonna allow me to also to do like, what's it called, the rune that Relic of the Sorcerer. I was like, there's no way they're gonna allow me to like randomly apply 7 conditions or some shit. I'm hearing a lot of excuses, Metal. I give you credit for the Greatsword Condi build, though. Because you take the Torment on Chill trait, right? And then you just, like, give yourself quickness for the Greatsword. I have to assume. Yeah, Revenant has a lot of its synergy that people don't, like, see under the hood, but a lot of it's Condi. So people go, ew, Condi, gross. Do I have any more catapults? I kind of want to try it. We're going to get run the fuck over, but I want to try it, right? Yeah, you got this. You take the Perma Cosmic Wisdom trait. I didn't say anything about the Cosmic Wisdom traits. Said something about Greatsword. What's the fastest attacking Rev weapon? It has to be Spear, right? Not every expansion. So the first 3, so Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, End of Dragons come with subclass options, except for Warrior. End of Dragons didn't have a subclass for Warrior. It was really unfortunate. And then this upcoming one, Visions of Eternity, has a subclass option as well. The other 2, Janther Wilds and Secrets of the Obscure, had new weapons. So like Spears for Everything was added in Janther Wilds. And what's it called? Secrets of Eternity added like random weapons as well as the ability to share weapons between your subclasses. I hope that wasn't too confusing, but I think everything's on sale right now. Which one gave Dragon Hunter? The first one, Heart of Thorns. And I think you can't buy Heart of Thorns without buying Path of Fire right now. It's an amazing value. It's like $7 for both, or whatever when it's on sale. It's if you have any kind of money, buy that first. It's the amount of content you will get for what you will pay for Path of Fire, Heart of Thorns bundled is psychotic, frankly. So, cannot recommend that enough. You probably won't be able to link it if it's a link Alcatraz unless you're on Twitch. I don't have another catapult, Kashima, and I can't use my trading post, so we're one catapulting this bitch. Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire are also very good content. Very repeatable, very good, very fun content. Good story in both of them as well. There's also Living World episodes between everything, which makes it even less confusing, I know. Don't try to understand it. Your purchase order should generally go Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire bundled, End of Dragons, then whatever else interests you. Yeah, they had Living World Season 2, however, even though it's counterintuitive, probably should be your last purchase, because you will get basically nothing out of it in terms of value. Living World Season 3, Living World Season 4, Icebrood Saga, unless we're calling that Living World Season 5. Like, those are all infinitely better. This one Reaper's still here. Yeah, if you wanna throw Alcatraz's link in the description, I'll look at it. Ow! Being catapulted. I didn't upgrade anything, so I don't have the shield. See you, dude. Have a good night. Thank you. This guy and his cannon. Little does he know I have a real ranged weapon. It hit him for like some damage. God, the Revenant Spear 4 does everything. Holy shit. Alright, well, rip our plan. Go somewhere else. Guy hates fun. You have a cool AoE, you just have to take a utility skill for it. I'm actually okay with that animation. I thought the skill was bonkers, and it is. Like this flip over chat, but it does animation lock you, so I'm kind of more okay with that now that I play it a little bit. It's very telegraphed. That's a lot of nerds. I don't like it. Where's our tag? We were cute on this map. What the fuck? Oh my god, chat. Yeah, Twitch drops run until Friday, so I think they will also overlap our Wednesday stream as well. We usually stream Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday at 9 Eastern. Can you go into Malik's form and go into Cosmic Wisdom mode to just like completely drain all your energy? Oh, you can. That's kind of sick. One of the conditions Malik supplies has to be Torment though, right? Yeah, it is. All right. It's not chill. Huh. How long do I plan on streaming? I have no idea. It ranges from 2 to 5 hours, depending on if I'm enjoying the build. It really depends on what I'm feeling and how hungry I get. I know that's incredibly helpful, so I apologize. We'll see. We'll see. I have an incredible backlog, though, over on YouTube if you're enjoying it. Alright. Do I ever commander or mostly roam? I mostly roam, but I really should make more group builds. One thing that I really want to do, now that we've got a lot more roaming people in the guilds, who are quite active, is I want to start making small group builds, so like 5v5s and stuff, because a lot of the build craft is in complementing people with incredibly stupid traits as well. So I want to get more into that, you know. Energy for each affinity, and then invocation trait. You almost get 1 energy on legend swap if you have enough affinity. Really? Okay. Oh, hello. Reading chat, of course. Is this guy lagging? I'm sorry. Our only guild requirement is no political or religious crap in guild chat. But you are more than welcome to join, absolutely. We take members of all levels. As long as you're okay with the rules, you can either apply online or you can just hit me up on my streams. I can shoot you an invite hext. I just can't invite you on a beta character. Yeah, the guy just kind of stood there. I don't know what that was about. Alright, what are we talking about? Invocation trait, get almost 100 energy on legend swap. Alright, let me look at this. So I'm assuming you take charge miss, yeah? I don't want to do that because I have Permeating Pestilence. It's a little bit too much cleanse. Use the recharge of Cosmic Wisdom each point of affinity you had before swapping. Okay, let me actually read this with my brain. If you take the trait that gives energy for each affinity and invocation trait, you get almost 100 energy. Okay, oh, okay, if you also swap when you're low. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna not do that because I'm bad at this class, but thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Grand Endurance. No, this one. Yeah, there we go. It'll be a giant brick wall. Yep. The third one gives you energy for affinity, okay. No, that makes sense. I want to try this though because what's it called? Frogs. Indeed, frogs. I wanna see if we can Malix and do this. Do I start with 5 affinity out of combat, or did I just retain it because I haven't swapped yet? I guess we'll see. Cosmic Wisdom's a little bit weird because it's kind of like another upkeep skill without being an upkeep skill. And yes, I know there's a trait to make it an upkeep skill. Hello. No, you just... That's weird. A lot of these classes, like, kind of need to be normalized, in my opinion. Like, Gale Shot gets all of its arrows out of combat. Either this and Troubadour so far retain their notes, but they don't generate them out of combat. I would like to see that added. Yeah. I am noticing that, Metal. Because it's non-weapon traits, right, that cost energy. Which is a little weird. Yeah, I'd like to see them normalize it. Like, Gale Shot maybe starts the battle with half its arrows, Troubadour starts with 2 notes, and this starts with like 3 ticks of Cosmic Wisdom or some shit. Or just everything starts with everything since Virtuoso does, right? Also give Warrior full adrenaline. And free cake. And fix it. They won't. A girl can dream. Just whisper me a character name. I can shoot you an invite whenever I switch. Whisper this character. I'll add you and then I'll shoot you an invite. Yeah, no worries, dude. Anyone's more than welcome to join the guild. I've been doing this shit for like 11 years. It's very chill here. Kind of figured out what works and what doesn't. Reminds me, we might need to do another one of our guild fundraisers actually, because I just paid another $20 for to renew the website, and that shit adds up. And that's just the domain. That's not without that's without hosting. Yeah, you really don't want to blow your affinity on like small engagements as well. It kind of like I'm tempted to push F2, but like Metal said, it's so hard to generate. It's very odd. Ooh, person. Hello. I would like to fight something. Don't help me, Cash. I wanna fight this Weaver and lose. I will lose, believe me. Guy is kiting like a mother, dude. Thing is, Weaver's like immune to conditions, so it's a little rough. Got him pretty low. Hope I dodged that. Fuck. Moved. Wrong direction. Oh no, I'm reflecting my own bullshit projectiles that are super OP. Alright, let's try this. You really have to land the spear skill. Oh my god. So much of your shit is so dependent on it. Alright, fair enough, dude. What? What was that? Oh, come on. So low. He was so low. Did Impossible Odds just, or whatever it's called, just not cast? Alright. I pressed the phase traversal button like 4 times. Apparently it does not. Yeah, fair enough. Good fight, dude. Thank you. You get a bow. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Oh, that's pretty good. No, that's fine. Just shoot me a mail or something whenever you can, whenever you get out of the tutorial area. Or if you type any of your character names, I can just shoot you an invite, dude. Character name or an account name. I appreciate it. Thank you, Weaver, dude. I appreciate that test. That's pretty good. Weaver's usually pretty heavily immune to conditions. If I played more Revenant, I could probably get a better feel for this. Alright, Evoker time, chat. Let me invite Emo to the guild. Also, welcome. Thank you very much. Let me get on an actual character, so it's not a fake invite. And let's do our next giveaway, chat. Here's a fun question. Have you bought Visions of Eternity yet? Exclamation point yes or exclamation point no in chat. Let me make sure I'm repping the right guild. I am. Holy shit, we did it. And you should have that. Remember, if you have not bought it, plug, there is a link in the description that you can use, but if you have not, that is totally fine too. If you don't want to use mine, just use somebody's. I don't think Conduit's as bad as people said. At least from my 8 seconds of thought. Yeah, we're gonna try it, Meeg. We're gonna evoke some nuts. Alright. Elementalists. This will be the last one. That's pretty cool. And go back to complaining about my gun samurai. You're excited for... Don't be. The only LE class I consistently played, chat, was Sword, Dagger, Weaver, Sunspot, Condi Weaver in PvP. I really enjoyed that build. I played it actually quite a bit. Yeah, I will be bad at it. You are allowed to give me hints. You are not allowed to give me advice, chat. And also, thank you to everybody who did pre-order using our link already. Also, please disable your ad blocker when you use it. You're welcome to watch with an ad blocker. It doesn't work if you don't do that. Found that out way too late, is what it is. It's Kata without stab, from what I've seen. Although I will say the Giga Chad play seems to be just out-heal your opponent's damage. Which is very, very Ellie. Alright, we're gonna go some nonsense. Dagger Toad Evoker is insane. Alright. Let me get all the legendaries on. Get your entries in while I do this nonsense, chat. I'll keep the legendary gear as well for this one, because a lot of people haven't seen it. Just default legendary gear alpha. One weapon set. We'll try Dagger even though I've seen... Oh, I don't have a second dagger. Well, rip me. I've seen Meeg running some pistol nonsense that I kind of want to try. I used to play a buttload of Revenant back in the day. I don't think it's that bad. I'm sorry, Cash. That's my fault. I want to go Selly trinkets. We're gonna do. Here, I'll unequip this so we have a second dagger. We're actively throwing because it's an exotic dagger, but oh well. What's this got? Power, precision, vitality, ferocity. That's not bad. You should have enough Conduit cleanse just from your passive Weaver bullshit or Evoker bullshit, right? This is hyper, not the build that we want. No, we want Earth. Earth is OP. I'm not going to run Written in Stone because Written in Stone is actively cheating. I know Stoneheart also works way too well because you can just switch out and in to Earth with Toad. So I'm not going to do that either. No, I guess I'll take Stoneheart, but I'm not going to take Written in Stone. Written in Stone is actively cheating. You don't do anything with auras, though. Kill with damage. We'll see. Meeg, shoot me some fire traits. That does not give alacrity. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Yeah. Yeah, no. Alright. Wow, those modifiers are silly. I don't know. Dude, quick. You got like 40 seconds till I lose interest. Give me random ass shit. I just don't want to play Written in Stone. I don't want to play your pistol build because I know they're good already. Do you actually gain auras though? Alright, Smothering Auras. Pyromancers. Burning's useless. Cleansing Fire when never conditions on you, that's fine. Gain Fire Aura when you pick up a conjured weapon, not very helpful. Alright, sick. Oh, we should be running Lightning Rod if we're running Toad, right? Yeah. Okay. Next strike creates an arc of chain lightning. Gain additional strikes of chain lightning if you have the hair. Wow, that seems very specific. It's weird the hair has a trait. Any of the other? No? Okay. Sick. That's weird. First comment. Or does this change based on which one? No, it doesn't. Alright, cool. Do you go Earth Lightning Rod? You have to, right? Yeah. Alright. Because Cycling grants Fury, that's good. Whatever. Check and yell at me. I'll have to change up my gear as well. Sorry, putting more than 8 seconds of thought into this, I promised I wouldn't. If they buff it up, it'll be good, the Elemental Lock trait. As it is now, I don't think it's going to be super useful, but we'll see. The trait that locks you into one element. Ow. Great song. Neat. Alright, we have a build, chat. It's not good. It's not refined. We have a build. We need some better skins, though. There we go. Dagger. Alright, sick. Toad stun break? Toad stun break. What else? Lightning flash. This thing dazes. That's alright. We need 2 stun breaks, right? Because that's how Ellie works. And you take Arcane Shield, otherwise you get turned into paste. No, you take Armor of Earth. I'm an idiot. Alright. Alright, chat. Stop dicking around. We got this. Need some better dies, though. Hang on. Where's the randomized dies button? Can I get better randomized dies? Oh, they're like all one color. How weird. Alright, well, whatever. Sick. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Remember, exclamation point, yes or no if you've pre-ordered the expansion already. I'm very curious to see who has and who hasn't for our next giveaway. I don't have any toughness on this build, I just realized. That's a problem. Oh well, whatever. Hang on, chat. I'll fix it. I don't want to get absolutely deleted. This is alright. Yeah, nice little mix of skill spread. Sick. I'm sure this will suck, but it's gonna be fun. Should probably like read my skills at some point. Heal yourself and change your familiar skill. Charge your familiar skill, okay. Oh yeah, the toad one's good. Alright. Let's switch the positions of these real quick, like. After our first fight, we'll do the drawing. There's a dash on Earth as well, yeah. Got a little bit of a startup. Otter pets the other pet skills. Oh, I should. That's a good point. I should actually have an F5 bound, huh? That seems like important for this class. Blade Sworn problems. Yeah, I picked Toad. Thank you, though. We got our little guy. He's coming. Thank you, Bokon. Appreciated. And see if Lightning Rod Toad is all it's cracked up to be. I'm probably playing it wrong, though. I give the posture check as well 13 minutes ago. Appreciated. Ride the Lightning's like my second favorite skill in the game, dude. It's so much fun. Alright, let's see if I can 1v1 the Sentry. It's gonna be hard, chat. I'm pretty bad, so... Toad seems quite good. Oh, there's a spider joined the fight. That's no fair. So you can just like freely cast. Yeah, you don't have to worry about elemental. This is totally elementalist for beginners. Oh my god, even without the shared elements trait, I can already tell this is elementalist for beginners. They just gave what's it called? Fresh air to every element. This is fresh air, the elite spec, chat. True, Night Owl, thank you. You shouldn't have told me. That would have been extremely funny. This is absolutely fresh air, the spec. Oh my god, chat. And I guess that's why hair has a trait, because then if you take fresh air, you don't get the hair benefit. Did they expand the sale on the expansions as well? I think everything's on sale. I could be wrong. Not everything's fully on sale. Yeah, but listen. Okay, I'm listening, Mr. But listen. Also extremely hungry. Stoneheart, Toad, Fresh Air. That's what I'm running. Oh, Fresh Air. Running Lightning Rod. Your thing's probably better, though. Can I build charges? No, you have to hit something with it. Alright. Fair enough. It doesn't do a big churning earth thing anymore. Wait, how do you build charges? Am I stupid? I thought you had to hit with your elemental skills. Meeg, how do you build charges? I'm confused. Sorry, I'm stupid. Non-auto weapon skills. That's what I just did. I just did a shitload of earth skills. It didn't build dig. How do you build the empowered charges? Not charge while you have one up. So I have to use the... And then that gave me an empowered... What the fuck? So using your bitch skills... Okay, using the basic skills charges the... Okay. Gotcha. And then, like, your attunement ones charge more. Okay. That tracks. Alright, Toad. Do the thing. That takes forever. Wow. I expected that to happen at the Dolyak. That did not happen at the Dolyak. Thank you, no. I did see that. The heal skill charges as well. Yeah, that's bad. I don't know why the Toad charges at the location and not at the target. Don't know what I'm doing, you just press buttons, it's Elementalist. The basic bitch Toad skill's very good. I don't know why the elite one sucks. Thank you for the fight, Mr. Elementalist, or Mr. Ranger. If you use one element trade, it charges way faster, but you know the trade-off. Okay, gotcha. And you retain this out of combat as well. They really need to normalize that. It's very strange that only Gale Shot gets that. All of these things seem to charge out of combat except when they don't. Also, the Toad needs better animations. That's my biggest point of criticism so far. I have nothing to compare it to, but here we are. You can also build it out of combat too. That seems wrong. Yes, you can. Yeah, that seems wrong. Compared to all the other shit that we've seen tonight. Alright. See, I'm not like a complete potato. Occasionally I can win fights on crap I don't know about. Mostly carried by my builds. This is... No offense, Meeg, because I'm sure it's way more complicated than this. This is Training Wheels Ellie, and boy howdy do I need it. Like, this is absolutely Elementalist for beginners, and boy is Pseudo a beginner on this class. Like, I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I think this is an excellent idea for a specialization. I just offended like 40 people I know. We have 44 people watching. Oh my god. Let me do this drawing, chat. Give you guys some money after I just got canceled. Alright, sick. Eldwin with 2 L's over on Twitch has won. Congrats, Dogger Doggette. Character name or an account name when you can, or whisper Salem, S-A-L-E-M, all one word. Remember, Twitch drops are going on. Yeah, the Toad just does its thing. It just doesn't give a fuck. Alright. It's higher APM than Weaver. I was noticing that where I was just pressing buttons and shit was happening. I will say that much. Tailed Beast Bomb! It's so cool. Are you my Maddie or are you second Maddie? That's interesting. We already have another Maddie, chat. I think we have like 3 some guys as well, by the way. Again, shout out to Divide Music, dude. So talented. I'll send that in a second. I think I have enough money over on my, what's it called? alt account to send you. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for hanging out. Kashima changed up their outfit. Love it. Hell yeah. Such a good coat. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. It's coming to kill us, Kashima. Ah, friendos. I think a lot of the new classes so far, chat, are going to be extremely high APM. If you want to play them optimally, right? Between, like, Gale Shot and everything else, like, some of this stuff seems like, ouch the class. Hang on, Cash, sorry, I gotta break dance and I gotta mail out some gold. Very important. Very, very important. Neeg, when are you trying Bladesworn? I know, I hurt you. It's okay. Oh, I do. I have exactly 50 gold. Sick. No, congrats. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. We have enough people. I'll actually do at least one more drawing as well. I'll make sure people are getting their time's worth. As long as I have money, I'm happy to give it away. Why does the fire dash feel so much better than the earth dash? It's weird. I feel like Cal plays this class enough, they would have normalized that by now. So we've had a decent fight on like everything tonight, chat, so far. I'm totally gonna use the elite skill on the sentry because I just want to see it. Boom! Yeah, I don't know, man. Hair just auto-critting seems like the best thing, especially since the numbers are like crazy stupid overtuned. Look at them go. I know, right? Don't know. On the you mean the 29th of this month? Chat, help him out. When's the sale end? I'm a bad streamer, I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question for chat. I believe so, but I'm not sure. Hang on. I can check. I have hands. Yeah, there's an expansion sale. I try to interact with chat and stuff. Guild Wars 2 news. As people are like, you know, coming in here. No one's coming in here and being toxic, though. That's one of the reasons I kept the community pretty small, is because everyone's just kind of dope. And I wanted people who just wanted to hang out and talk about builds. 2 September 2nd at 10 a.m. Pacific. According to this very cursory read of this. So it's advantage special deals in Guild Wars 2 expansions. Yep, and if you'd like to buy it, be sure to use the link in the description of the video. I appreciate it. If you don't use my link, use somebody's link because it's no additional cost to you and it helps support the channel and whatnot. It's good for me to know as well, so good question. We need supply. Coco, I don't think you could be toxic if you tried. You came in one day and apologized for being toxic, and I was like, what? There's a lot of really good value stuff. But like I said, this game doesn't tell you like what you need or what gives what. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And if you leave a comment under any of my YouTube videos, I will also try to respond to you in a timely fashion. I can't promise I will, but I do read all of it, so... No way you were being edgy. Only Silhouette's allowed to be edgy. By allowed, I mean he tries his hardest. I'm not hating Evoker. It's Conduit, but it's Catalyst, but fair so far. Right? I do really like a lot of these seem to be just like Warrior ++ or Elementalist ++. I do wonder how they plan to, how they plan to go back and revitalize some of the older stuff. Things like Mechanist could really, really use it. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, I have a Vision Sigil, so the 5's gonna hit like a truck. Alright, sick. Do I have catapults? I don't think I have catapults. I think we're fucked. Yeah, we're like a little bit fucked. So, shit. You know what I might actually have? Can I use the limited use trading post things, and can you buy a catapult? I can't send you money, though. No, we're fucked. How to pawn noobs, Newman? Right now, you go into PvP, and you press all your buttons. I have no idea because I've never played either of those MMOs. Hexed. Maybe chat can help you out with that. I would say it's probably equal in nonsense in terms of skill ceiling. Because it's likely that you will go into PvP and there will be a bunch of animations and you'll have no idea what any of them do and then you'll be dead. So my advice for getting into PvP is just try stuff. Find a build you're comfortable with in open world. With a couple stun breaks on your bar at least, and then just go into PvP and die a bunch. But it's a lot of fun. This open game mode that we're in right now is called World versus World. It's like a macro PvP game mode. I have a video on the YouTube channel of how to get into this, how to get started. It takes your PvE gear, but PvP, like the actual PvP, you know, if I was going to click PvP, is normalized, and it takes amulet gear. I can't... It actually might be in my bank, Sergio. That's a good idea. I was going to say, I can't use the trading post, but I might be able to use the portable vendor. You're 100% right. These days, there are a lot of... That's kind of true, what Nuh just said, or Shaya just said in chat, where the PvP in this game is kind of closer to Street Fighter. Where you have these periods of, like, I can interact with my, like, whatever I'm fighting, and then, like, you have periods of, no, I fucking can't. It's probably on the Bladesworn lady, then. That was a good idea, though, Sergio, thank you. That was a good call. Tragically, I'm a potato. Oh, well. We'll just potato out here. See if we can go throw down like a siege golem or a ram at this thing. I'd also, other point of order, my little familiar doesn't follow me when I'm on a cat. I would just like that for fantasy reasons. Nah, it's okay, D&D. I think we're on this BL. Abaddon's Prison. I do wanna get some actual PvP matches in, but like I said, I'm gonna play this for a little bit more and then give. I don't really want to cut it into a video because again, I try to not do very much redundant content with what everyone else is doing on YouTube, and everyone's like doing the I tried all 9 elite specs. Here's what, because Muckluck's doing it, right, and he's the biggest person. So I don't really want to do that, but I might just like give you guys my thoughts on like all 9 now that we tried them all, because honestly I like all of them. Ratmancer needs a buff compared to everything else. Paragon, good fucking lord, needs some new animations, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But they're all pretty good. Do I do much PvE with fractals or raids? Not these days, but I've done all the fractals except for the new one, the bear one. Dryce, I did raids up and through Harvest Temple CM, and because that took us 6 months of prog, I was done after that. So I haven't done any of the LCMs, but if you consider Harvest Temple CM and LCM, I've done that, which I would, honestly. You say do it, it's good to have multiple options. Yeah, and it's just opinion. It's just opinion nonsense, right? Like, that's what most of YouTube boils down to. I could. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that independently. I'd like to write some notes down first, though. I think. That'd be a good little side project for the background of this week, I guess. I could maybe record some stuff tonight. Split the difference. I have important things in my shared inventory, Sergio. Like food. I love that that has a telegraph now. Go, Toad, get him. He's hippity hopping. He's hippity hopping. There's like no one defending any of this shit. It's either like 40 people or like nobody. Very odd tonight. Why does Ratmancer need a buff? Compared to everything else, I would say it needs a buff. Compared to everything else that's in the game right now, Thieves will probably tear it up. But, like, I'm more comparing it to the other beta specs, and the other beta specs are hyper overtuned right now. At least in terms of numbers, right? So that's kind of what I'm comparing it to. But I suppose... Kashima, help! Kashima, help! Kashima has gone the way of the dogs. It's alright. Doing my best as a non-Ellie player. I shouldn't have turned around. Come on, Toad. Oh, they're still coming after, man. Not bad. Got out of combat. That's why I love cats, chat. Because then people can catch up to you and just kill you. It's super fun. Oh, I have allies. Hell yeah, guys. Well done. Thank you. Get him, Toad. Get him. Just press buttons. It's Ellie. It's fine. Nice. Well done. Thank you. Mr. 3.5 over here on Hammer Evoker. I dig it. Just... Some of the numbers are insane, but obviously they won't stay that way. Like I mentioned, Sovereign of Light has just incredible, like it has PvE values right now, so it's like critting people for like 5-6k on a 0-second cooldown, which is King of Fire's butt on Guardian, so it's quite strong. Yeah, I was afraid of things respawning and killing my crap. I can't tag up on a beta character, right? I can't like tell them. Create squad. Fuck yeah, I can. Alright. Build, nerds. There's no nerds to build. Kashima, we're alone. You don't need to buy all of them. Look at what they contain. I would start with Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire. You really don't need to go full bore. The expansions are on sale very frequently. I'd say Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, and End of Dragons are definitely worth your money. Janther Wilds and Secrets of the Obscure kind of take it or leave it, depending on if you want the stuff they come with. But they're definitely not mandatory. Visions of Eternity, the new one that's coming out on October 28th, also looks very good, but I'm completely impartial because I love pirates, right? But definitely pick up Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire while they're on sale. And End of Dragons is very fun as well. What is this song?
I can hear the drums in the distance. I can feel the fear, the resistance. Everything can change in an instant. You might stay alive if you listen.
Try to hit him through the gate best I can.
Trust me, everything can change in a blink.
Spear, Greatsword, Dragon Hunter. So that would be Janther Wilds you need Spear for. And then Secrets of the Obscure will let you share all of the specialization weapons between classes, which is a little bit more complicated. For example, Dragon Hunter comes with Longbow, and normally you can't use Longbow on like a Core Guardian, but if you buy Secrets of the Obscure, you gain the ability to use like a Longbow and a Core Guardian. Stuff like that. Really should level this ram. Here, if you have masteries, take this, because I'm on a beta character, and I didn't level anything. Oh, hello. This man got the Luminary sauce. Oh, this man has the Dragon Hunter sauce. Oh boy, has a lot of AoEs. What is shooting us? Oh, there's a cannon up there. Fuck. I didn't even see that. Alright, we might be fucked here. Might be cooked, chat. It's alright, we'll give it a shot. I appreciate the effort. If only we had the catapult, right? Alright, little cooked. Man is mad. Get him, Toad. I'm gonna pull me. Elementalist has stability now for reasons. Oof, that was a big burst. Fair enough. No, they might get this. They might get this. Oh, they definitely can get this. They have allies. Run, guys, run! No, that was a good fight. Well done. Well done. All right, I think that's concludes trying beta stuff. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll give you guys something to do. I'll summarize my thoughts here. Exclamation point. You know what? I just want to see it again. Exclamation point, your favorite out of the 9. Again in chat. Of the new classes. You got to be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. But I'm going to give my very brief thoughts on this nonsense, going through all the beta characters. I don't really have a good background to do this for, though, so hold, please. I think they're all pretty good. Paragon needs some help. Paragon needs some fucking help. But it is what it is. Paragon mechanically is actually much better than I thought it was going to be. But Paragon's animations need some help. So, let's see here. No, whatever you're comfortable with, whether you're multi-class or not. Let me chunk down the height of all these Norn ladies here so they're actually in camera. Get some background music just in case I want to turn this into a video as well. So, tried all 9 specializations. Her little head's getting cut off. These are just my preliminary thoughts. All of them are quite good, even if they're not tuned mechanically. A lot of things are very much overperforming right now. For example, Sovereign of Light on Luminary just one-shots people in PvP. It does like 6-7k, and you can cast 4 times in a row. It's insane. So obviously things like numbers like that need to be tuned. But other than that, I think mechanically these are all really good evolutions of the core specs. They kind of feel like Guardian++ or Warrior++ in a lot of ways. I still think it's insane that Gale Shot gets to absolutely flash its engineer kit with 0 cooldown. I think that mechanically is going to break the game on a class that gets weapon swap inherently. There's a reason Bladesworn doesn't get that, even though this lady is having her poor head cut off at the top of the screen because she's so tall by default. This is crazy. Even if Gale Shot, a lot of people think it's weak right now, it's not. It's mechanically, it's insane. Evoker brings a lot of very good accessibility to Elementalist, even though it doesn't traditionally have it. It's kind of training wheels Ellie, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flame for that, but like, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's kind of like playing Fresh Air, but whatever element you want on Fresh Air. So you get to play like Fresh Earth or Fresh Water. It's very cool that you don't get really have a cooldown for your element, and you can even take Fresh Air as well and hop in and out of 2 elements. I think that's very interesting. I guess I can just keep going around in a circle. Or keep going in order. Conduit, I think it has a lot of bugs right now, but we can't really evaluate it on that. It's stronger than I think people are giving it credit for. I think there's a lot of build potential. I think there's a lot of really cool things you can do with it. Do I think it's the strongest in the beta? No, but we're kind of evaluating it in terms of things that exist on the game now, because hopefully the power level won't keep going up and up and up in this game. So I think that Conduit has a lot more potential in it, as far as buildcraft, theorycraft, and playstyle for Revenant than a lot of the other ones have had in the past, because traditionally all the Revenant builds kind of play the same, where you wait for your energy to build up, you do your burst, you swap, you wait for your energy, you burst, etc. This brings a lot of playstyle to that, like options in terms of like turning your, Cosmic Wisdom into an upkeep skill and like getting more energy refunded for Cosmic Wisdom. I do kind of think there should be a better way, or at least one more way, to gain Cosmic Wisdom, even if they don't make the weapon skills grant Cosmic Wisdom thing baseline, but we'll see. Ritualist, I don't have a whole lot to say because I only made Necromancer back in the day, but I think it's kind of Scourge 2.0. The summons are really cool. They feel very fluid. A lot of the bugs with them seem to be gone, although I've heard there still are quite a few bugs, obviously. The weapons are insane. The lifesteal weapon needs to 100% not be lifesteal. The fact that there's a reason that the Thief Venom, the healing Venom, does not lifesteal. It only heals your allies when you share it. Lifesteal goes through armor value in this game. Do not make the shared lifesteal Venom in this game actual lifesteal. It will ruin PvP, or you will need to make the numbers basically 0. That's my 2 cents on this class. But other than that, very cool. It's a little surprising you can't build it for Condi, but here we are. Ratmancer, aka Antiquary, quite fun, quite fluid, a lot more enjoyable. I definitely had a smile on my face while I was playing this. I don't know if that smile will stay through the gambling aspects, but all of the skills seem to do what they said on the tin, and you basically retain that thief style of like infinite stun break mobility thief, with some more options there. I kind of feel like it should give alacrity in PvE, however. I don't know if Spectre really needs to be the only support spec for Thief, really, but considering everything else is like having 3 support boons-ish, but here we are. So maybe they said they were going to consider that, so maybe they will end up putting alacrity in PvE. Paragon, I actually enjoyed this a lot more mechanically than I thought I would, because your chance, your F skills, your F2 through F4, can be triggered by a burst skill. One of the chance needs to tick damage to proc on hit burst skills. Absolutely needs to tick damage or do 1 hit of damage. Probably the F2. The F4 either needs to be a self stun break by default, and have a way longer cooldown, or be able to stun break yourself if you take the selfish chant trait in the Grandmaster slot. Other than that, it's warrior with healing, so we'll see how that goes. And the animations suck. All of the animations suck, including the one that gives you the golden wings on the elite skill. I don't know if ArenaNet realized this, and that's why they stopped making animations for this. Warrior needs better animations. I don't know what to tell you. That includes Bladesworn, that includes this, that honestly includes, we need some tune-ups on core warrior weapons as well. Rule of cool, right? If it doesn't look cool, it's not going to be fun to play. And warrior, for better or worse, I don't know why, like without going on a super rant about this, every other MMO seems to fulfill the warrior fantasy of being a badass sword wielder or whatever. ArenaNet has stuck to very vanilla warriors. Technically, there's nothing really wrong with that, but it could definitely have better animations. Just look at Engineer if you need inspiration for good warrior animations these days. Like, they could be so much better. Anyway, Troubadour, aka Bard. I think there's going to be a lot of nonsense that people are going to find with this class. I've already heard there's a one-shot build rolling around. I think that the one thing everyone was really concerned about with Troubadour, the shared distortion, ended up being a lot less impactful than people thought it was going to be. Mostly in PvP because it has such a long cooldown, but again, we weren't really fighting 5 stacks of Troubadours, so it wasn't a super issue. Most people are just trying stuff out. So we'll see how that ends up playing. You do lose a lot of that defensive utility, and I don't know if the stats that you get for playing instruments are enough to make up for the clones you lose, just as a Closet Mesmer main, but we'll see there. You do get a lot of sort of defense through your offense because you get a lot more dazes with Troubadour than you traditionally do with Mesmer. However, you lose that F4 distortion as well. So we'll see how that averages out once it makes it to live. Everybody's favorite Goomancer, aka Amalgam. This thing rocks. No notes. No, for real. It rocks, but it's heavily overtuned right now in the tools that it has. For example, it has Alacrity in World vs. World that obviously probably won't stay till live. It also has way too many hard CCs. I think I counted 8 when I threw together a build, and Power Wrench wasn't even affecting the cooldown of my elite skill. So that's basically like 9 hard CCs on 1 burst rotation. That's insane. Please, and they're hard CCs. They're like stuns and pulls and knockdowns. They're not like dazes. All of the stuns on this need to be dazes, or at least the pulsing strain one that you can reset needs to be a daze, because that's crazy. If they're stuns, it's basically Warrior 2.0, where your opponent just doesn't get to play the game while you do. I don't really like that. I don't like it on Warrior. I don't like it on anything that can perma CC you. Granted, there are a lot more stun breaks coming in with this expansion. That's still going to be a problem. Other than that, great concept. 10 out of 10 concept. 9 out of 10 execution. Wonderful. Love Amalgam. Luminary is the last one. Luminary is very cool. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. My one note for Luminary is kind of a personal gripe. When you pull out different weapons for the armory, you don't actually get different animations on your auto attack, although the auto attack does different things. It kind of just does like this wave of light thing. I would really like different custom animations on the auto attack, even if it's just a swing of the sword. If you're going to give us different in-hand weapons, that's very cool. Like having the armory that you can pull light weapons from is very cool. It's clearly severely overperforming, and it should have much less barrier on it. The generation that Luminary has right now is a huge problem. You basically get 2 ticks or something insane of like 5k barrier. It's way too much. It wasn't as much of a problem from what I've seen on Antiquary when they added barrier to Thief, because the barrier is much less reliable, and for whatever reason, Thief being Thief and Guardian being a heavy class, you can still do mad burst damage on an Antiquary, but if you get hit twice, you fall over. With all the inherent Aegis stability and now barrier that Luminary gets, this thing is going to be a nightmare in PvP, no matter how much they nerf it once it gets to live. Even if they nerf all the numbers into the ground, mechanically, Luminary is one of the strongest classes, just basically getting a 3rd weapon swap on a 20-second cooldown instead of a 10-second. It's nuts. It's bonkers. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of frustration to fight, but I'm looking forward to it. I think the winners, if we want to really do that, are Gale Shot, Luminary, and Amalgam, clearly, but we'll see. I think Paragon has some potential. One more thing. All the commands on Paragon suck universally. Almost even the heal skill. They're bad. They need to do something else or have some other design space they occupy. I know ArenaNet is doing this thing where they're pretending not to like try to give AoE stab to other things other than Firebrand and still thinking they're going to be supports. ArenaNet, look, until you give AoE stability to something else other than Firebrand, it's not going to be a real support class, no matter how much you juice the numbers. Tempest has shown us that. It doesn't matter. Give one of the commands or one of the chants the ability to pulse AoE stab. Other than that, I really enjoyed them. I was pleasantly surprised by a lot of them, including Paragon, that I thought I wouldn't be. But let me know what you guys thought. I guess I'll probably be cutting this into a video or not. I can't tell if I have the attention span for that this week. And yeah, check out Visions of Eternity on October 28th and subscribe for more of this nonsense. Cheers, I'm Pseudo. See you in Tyria. All right, chat, you bullied me into it. Does that about cover it? End of Dragons is fun. End of Dragons is worth it, I'd say. Let's go, give away some money and lose some PvP here. Luminary, Evoker, Amalgam. Surprising amount of Luminary in chat. A lot of Evoker. Exclamation point, your favorite out of the beta. All right, let's go, chat. Let's go make some bad decisions. I still think it's insane that Gale Shot could flash the Gale Bow. And sometimes when you play on a controller, chat, you have to reset it 4 times. But it is what it is. Some of the DLCs aren't worth it, some of the DLCs are worth it. Like, you definitely don't have to buy all the Living World seasons. Those are kind of just bonus content if you're really enjoying the game, especially with Soto or Secrets of the Obscure unlocking the dragon these days. Oh, we're not on Bladesworn buttons. We gotta change everything back, chat. Holy crap. Life presents us with challenges sometimes. Alright. Well, we tried everything, and I'm glad I did. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I'm glad we did. Oh, god damn it. It's doing this thing again. Oh my god. Chat. Look, reWASD, I didn't update you. You gotta get your shit together. This program, man. This program has force quit itself. Sick. Love to see it. Apply to slot 1, please. Thank you. Using combo turbo buttons will make your game crash. Awesome. reWASD is open. Do we have buttons? We have buttons. Alright, sick. I use 2 programs. It's idiotic. I know. Soto and Janther Wilds and VoE. So VoE is adding the new elite specs. Soto adds the shared weapons thing. So if you have like a longbow, for example, from a dragon hunter, you can use it on a firebrand or a core guardian. With Soto, it also adds new weapons. So like guardians got pistols, warriors got staff. A lot of them are very good. And Janther Wilds adds spears, which also a lot of them are very good. But they're definitely not mandatory, so very much still find space to make builds and whatnot. Yeah, let's do this drawing. Thanks for sitting through that, chat. I appreciate it. Want to reward you guys. So, Amalgam, Ritualist... Nope. Evoker got the most votes. Alright, fair enough. Newman, followed by a whole bunch of ones. You have won over on YouTube. Congrats, dog. Character name or an account name whenever you can. I will shoot you 25 gold. We need some more hype music, chat. What are the chances that we get a person playing beta characters in ranked if I queue up for it? Because that is against team speak or terms of service. Like, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to stream games where people are doing that shit. You have to be able to, right? There's no way they could get mad at me if like somebody that I'm fighting does that shit, right? It's so idiotic that you can do that. I can't believe people would cheat in video games, chat, and on the internet too. All right, no worries, man. Would you like me to redraw it, or would you just like to claim it at a later date? Either is fine with me. Just let me know whenever you can. If you're driving, actually don't let me know. Please don't. Please just keep driving. I'll tell you what, I will give you money. How about this? You're driving. Alright, redraw. Don't hit anything, man. I was gonna say, just remind me in future stream. I'll still give you money, but I'll do a redraw here. So Evoker won by 1 vote, but it was a pretty even spread, and again, that's pretty exciting. Laser Monkey over on Twitch has won. Congrats. That's 50 gold for being on Twitch. Remember, there are drops, chat. I tell people my streams are the best farm in the game. They don't believe me, man. You have to stop giving away so much money, though. We have a lot of people. I think my favorite, no offense, Kashima, or Crowfeather now. Gee, everyone changes their names 4 times a fucking second as well. My favorite name out of all of you is Shu. Just Shu. Nothing else. Hey, Gremini, what's up, dog? What do you think of Troubadour? Haven't talked to you in a hot minute. Tried a little bit of it. I tried a little bit earlier of it, and I was incredibly bad at it. No clones, so garbage. That was kind of my note, where it was like, I don't know if it makes up for the lack of defensive utility, right? With all the stats it gets. Because, like, Catalyst gets stability. Troubadour does not get stability. Not that I think it really should, but... Here we go. No, I enjoyed everything I played. No worries, dude. Feel free to ask any questions or just leave me any comments. I'll try to get to them when I can. Appreciated. You know what I'm gonna do, chat? No worries. I'm gonna turn this into an eating stream while we queue for some PvP matches. Because we're not really getting fights. Although EBG has a smaller queue, so maybe. I actually managed to make food before the stream, chat. These are great. Eating stream. People make money doing this, chat. Shit's wild. Hopefully someone jumps on me while we queue for all these things. Shout out to Fable, dude. He's so talented. Alright. Also, if you haven't seen the music video for this, it's sick. You want a mukbang stream? That was actually an incredibly fast PvP queue. I know, right? I need something more, auditorily stimulating than eggs and sausage, right? That's spicy. Alright, let's do this, chat. Grab your kids, hide your wife, it's Bladesworn time. I wanna see, how bad PvP is. See what we get. Was the World vs. World Whirlwind on Gale Shot always single caster, as it has been changed? Less useful. It was, you mean the utility skill, right, Stag? It was 2 charges in PvE, but in PvP and World vs. World, it's only 1. I don't mind it only being 1, but it has a very punishing aftercast. Yeah, it was 2 in PvE. You didn't imagine that on their stream. No, it was. I was wondering about that too. I think they're experimenting with it. Giving Ranger movement on their utility skills is really, especially on something that's getting a 3rd fucking weapon set, especially one that good, is going to be wild. I guarantee most Gale Shots, after a while, at least in World vs. World, are not going to run any of the bows. Like, even Offhand Dagger gives you movement. I think it just needs its aftercast removed. And it either... I don't want it to have 2 charges. If it went a little further, like 750, I think it'd be okay. I don't want it to have 2 charges, though. 2 charges in World vs. World or PvP is insane for Ranger. I know that's what they're going to do, but I think that's insane. I think people are severely underestimating Gale Shot. Because you don't have Bee's charge, right? So... it is what it is. No one cheating! Let's go! Probably should have swapped to my sword set. Oh well, whatever. Fuck it. Gremlins. We out here. A lot of Mirage. A lot of Tempest. I'm scared, chat. Again, big thanks to Divide Music and Fable, it seems, for letting us use their music. Really enjoying this. I did not know you could blink up there. That's cool. That's a magnetic aura. This Fire Ellie needs to die, dude. Where are you, Mr. Guy? Oh, he's over there. Ghost walked backwards. Interesting. Did some extensive... I'll read that in a second. That's interesting, though, from the, like, 4 seconds that I got to see that. Extensive testing on Cyclone Bow. Great. Magnetic Aura, my favorite. Was I immobilized there? I literally couldn't tell, chat. I think I was. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I was. Alright. Fair enough. Did some extent. I guess I can read that now. I think I am EU right now. No, I shouldn't be. Oh, are you responding? No, I'm not. I'm on NA. I saw it earlier. I played 4 matches earlier, and 2 of them I had people playing Elite Specs in, and 2 of them I had just AFKs right off the bat. It was really demoralizing. I wanted to switch to EU, but unfortunately it resets your ladder, so I'm gonna try to get snapshots of me getting like top 50 or top 25 or something with on both. Before all this nonsense comes out. Sick. What is going on over here, clone party? Why are you just up here AFK? I thought that would hit him. It did not. Oh, chill, my favorite condition for Bladesworn. Look at how desynced my weapon swap was from my actual gun saber swap there, Chad. Shit's insane. Ooh, he rallied. That was so lucky. So lucky. Oh my god. That was such a good wall. I thought he had left. That was such a good wall. Oh my god. We're ahead, but we have no point control. Kind of rough. I'm just happy I got a PvP match, man. I really would like the swiftness on movement skill trait to not have a cooldown if Gale Shots isn't gonna have one. Why did Gunsaber... Whatever. I've stopped asking. Why did Gunsaber projectile go space? Chat. Yeah, Hawkeye and Shrike go forever. The trait that shoots arrows when you use X number of missile skills has like infinity range. Love when virtuosos try to 1v1 me. So much lockdown. I wasn't supposed to live there, but like, took my hand off the controller. The clutchest of clutch reses, dude. Where is Dragon Trigger going, Science?
Never listen to reasoning, wasn't programmed with weaknesses, overcooking the recipe. I'm just out of the seasoning of the keys like a pianist. Take a look at my feature list, it's the terms and condition you're gonna accept before reading it. They be loading the Uzis, I've been loading my grievances. I've been doing my duty, stop the pain like a anesthetist. I've been seeing the peak and it's all the panic and screaming. It's opening up the manager, I'm removing the weakest link. There's another task I've crossed off. Put me in your current and domains like I'm a .com. Booting up your VPNs, but I be in your hotspot. At your firewall like knock, 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 knock. Got on buzz before the shot clock. I can set the timer to update you on my stopwatch. Searching all the files, but they're looking in the wrong box. I ain't gonna sleep until the mind and body logs off.
I love this shit. It's my favorite. So much fucking immobilize on this Elementalist. No. Thank you. I cover. I appreciate it. This is immobilize the fucking class, dude. This one guy. I don't know where my team is. This one Ellie is carrying the shit out of them. No worries, Dream. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out, dude. No, I would have taken leg specialist if, or not leg specialist, warrior sprint if I wanted to use my legs. What's up, Andy? Welcome back, dude. What do you think of the beta? Good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. This is the luckiest fucking virtuoso on earth. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Actually, though. It's just so much immobilized, man. I even know how to approach, like, fighting that. And that's after they buffed the crap out of Druid. Amalgam will be fun no matter what they do to it. Amalgam is an apology for Mechanist. At this point, they just need one point, unfortunately. Like, what is chilling me? Who's gonna make it? I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying, cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. Thanks for the heal. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Oh, there's a soul beast here as well. I was like, there's no way that was just the overload. Yeah, it needs, I did thoughts on everything. I played Troubadour a little bit earlier. Oh, my entire team's dead as well. Well, at least there was a real PvP match for once. Troubadour, the numbers are just undertuned. I think mechanically it's fine. We're just done. All right, sick. Fair enough, I suppose. Back to the eating stream. Troubadour's fun. Troubadour is mechanically really cool. The animations are gorgeous because it's a Mesmer, right? Like, it's definitely got all the, like, balance levers that they can pull to make it, like, very, balanced and fun and like fulfill a decent class fantasy that people have wanted for a really long time. Well, Amalgam, first off, has Alacrity in World vs. World, so yeah, they're going to nerf Amalgam. But to me, Amalgam's bigger problem is it has way too many hard CCs. I mean, you saw it the other day when I was streaming, right? Like, I locked... Granted, you have stun breaks, like, but the fact... When I have, like, 8 CCs and I still have, like, space for 2 stun breaks on my bar, that's a problem. Like, it's, like, so many hard CCs, it's insane on Amalgam, and you don't have to, like, spend any of your build budget to do them. Like, you have at least 1 on your weapon skill, if even if you don't take, like... You could take, like, mace and shield, and then you have 3, right? So then you're up to 12 or 11 or something, right? The stun, like, strain thing that's on your bar does a CC, and it's a stun, and then when you evolve, you could do another one. Your evolve can have 2 charges, or it can reset the stun, so you get another one there. That's 3. So minimum 4 with a weapon skill would just count that as 1. Then you have the big jump leap thing, that's 5. Then the elite skill's 6. Like, it has way too many hard CCs. Way too many. It's just, you can't... Amalgam has far too many tools, but I think that they will find a way to retain its class identity while retaining its tools, if nothing else. Because the idea for the class is dope. Wow, that was also very fast. See, my queues were taking like 5 minutes earlier, so I'm a little scared, chat. Yeah, I did a very brief rundown of like all my thoughts on everything. Yeah, I really hope it's not a knee-jerk thing as well. That's a really good point. I cover... The thing with a lot of the new specializations is... I mean, they could just make the numbers 0, right? But, like... A lot of the new specializations have tools that they can't just, like... Like take the Whirlwind skill on Gale Shot, for example. They can't just make the range on that, like, 0, because then it's not a movement skill. And that skill only does movement. I guess they could take the evade off it, but it's still going to be, like, all right, even if they take the evade off it, you know what I mean? Like, that mechanically, a lot of the new stuff can't be nerfed. So, we'll see how it ends up. I'm excited either way, though. I think there's a lot of, like I said, design space for them to do interesting stuff with a lot of the new stuff, even if they need to nerf it. Probably do, like, 1 or 2 more games, chat. I'm getting very hungry. Oh, it's peeled potato. Okay, this guy might switch to Luminary. If he's, the other guy that I think. Give peeled potato a good luck in chat. He's a pig. He is friend. Potato salad's like, I heard my name. What's going on? Oh, thank you guys for hanging out. And if you do catch the VOD and you want to participate in the discussion, I do respond to all the comments. So, you know, like the video, it helps out the algorithm, but just throw me a comment and I'll be happy to talk about, you know, your thoughts or your perceptions of stuff. Because I know a lot of people are excited for Paragon. I don't know. I just don't see the class fantasy yet, but it's probably just not for me. I do maintain they need to give it AO stability, though, that's not on Martial Cadence. Or make Martial Cadence trigger off hitting allies on Paragon, which would be weird, but whatever, fuck it, gremlins. What's up? Great name, Plumdog Millionaire. Just trying some PvP games to round out the night. That's not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. This one Tempest is like super scary. I don't know how well we're gonna do if he's what we're fighting. See, this fucking immobilize, man. Like, just all of it forever. Doesn't really do DPS. Don't worry. It will somehow. I was right on the border. There's no fucking way that didn't hit him. Repeated CC. So fun to fight. Thank you, Trig, for designing this spec. My favorite thing in the world. Why was I going that way? I didn't have anything targeted. Why did I go that way? I had action camera on. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. You guys saw it. You saw the dot in the middle of my screen. I should have gone toward mid. That's so wild. I don't know, the game thinks I'm good now that I got to like plat 1 or something. User error, true. True. Skill issue. Team is losing the 3v4 at home when they have 4. It's good. Oh my god, dude. Maybe a lost cause for PvP tonight, oh well. That's true, I should unplug the Bladesworn and plug it back in. That's what I was doing wrong this whole time. 1,500 damage, chat, to this Necromancer for a fully charged Dragon Slash that crit. That time it worked. How did the turtle projectile go through the wall? So much fun. Untame's a stupid strong build right now. I don't know how you're supposed to begin approach fighting that. Look at this. The fart cloud's already back up, dude. Ranger's just like crazy stupid. I don't think there's any fighting Rangers, man. There's no counterplay. It's just, what do you have? Projectile block. What do you have? A pet skill that teleports the pet onto your nuts. Like, it's so strong. Like, imagine if my warrior skills just didn't have cooldowns, chat. No, there's no way. There's a absolutely broken Untamed build right now. I fought, like, the best ranger in War Pigs with it. I couldn't do damage to him, dude. It's not even, like, a build that makes sense. It's like Sage Amulet and shit. Can't even die on the point. To be fair, that was a 2v1. Is what it is. I'll probably go find, Conduit's undertuned Shadow Phantom. Conduit's buggy. Compared to all the other things, I think it's undertuned, but everything else is gonna get nerfed. like a lot. Everything's doing like 9 billion damage right now. I did say I wanted to do some, look at this. There's no animations for those bow shots. I was hoping Warrior would get an out of combat adrenaline trait. Shouldn't be on Paragon, should just be on, Core Warrior. Worst spec? I mean, they're all good. Possibly Antiquary? This is what it is. Like, a lot of them are really good. You just gotta, like, know what the buttons do. Paragon's good. Antiquary's good. They're all good. Luminary's just way overperforming. Antiquary doing 57k and doesn't die in PvP. I believe that on an Antiquary that knows what they're doing. See if we can get an EBG, get some fights. Hell yeah. I'm excited. Let's go, chat. I wanted to end with some World vs. World Blades War and duels, so this will be good. Having functional pets feels insane. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's a little weird that they kind of need to norm. I was talking about that a little bit, Newman. They, especially with all the things we tried tonight, like Conduit, Evoker, and Troubadour, they all have this resource that they build up, but they don't really build it up out of combat, but it does stay out of combat, so I feel like they're gonna change that at some point. We'll see, though. Like, they might normalize it to, like, hey, you get half your resource, or you get your full resource out of combat. Maybe one or the other. Not really sure. Yeah, we've got like 1 million golems. Somebody's building an army. Somebody's canceling the apocalypse at spawn, chat. God, I love Pacific Rim. That came up on my recommended the other day. It's one of the 2 movies I've ever like actually paid money for and bought. The other one's Kingsman 1. It's a shame they never made a Pacific Rim sequel. Posture check. Holy shit, chat. Ow. Alright, what we got? 3? Do I have an ally? I do. Sick. Ooh, it's harder, it's harder, it's harder. I have to hit this thing to give myself quickness so I run faster. Sorry, ally. Coming. I'm coming, man. I'm coming back. Had to kite. Oh, he's living the dream, chat. Look at him go. Now we dismount this guy. I tried. Sorry, homie. These aren't beta characters we're fighting, though, is the problem. Paragon Sleeper OP. Paragon needs its stun break to be self. Dream.
Beating
All right, let's see if we can not get completely DMCA'd tonight. Oh, it's an even fight. I'm sorry. Running away now? That sucks. Willbender off it playing another game already. Go for the Mechanist. I don't think he has much survivability. He does have wheels, though. For fucking sure. Nice, good res. Well done. Dragon Trigger not moving me for no reason. Take a shot, chat. I think I got the druid. Nice. Stuck on a tiny rock, as God intended. That's pretty good. Mechanist got away, but we got the druid. Mechanist ain't getting anywhere, man. Mechanist dead. I should make a video. I took a shot every time Dragon Trigger failed for no reason. ArenaNet owes me funeral fees. There's your drinking stream, chat. Yeah, we'd all be dead. I should probably put that at the beginning of the streams. That's a joke. Don't do that because you'll die. My God. Crying chat. Oh my God. Ugh. Dragon Trigger 3 doesn't hit shit, dude. You know that. It just auto-triggers your traits. 2 and 3 never hit anything. Giving you the duel. Calm down, little druid guy. Not a duel. Oh, well, alright. You can't kill it. Well, I think he just gets to live then. Yeah. Not gonna bother the guy who wants to play healer. I kind of think out healing somebody's damage is kind of the Giga Chad move these days, though. I know you need Demon Queen to deal with that, but they did not make a second Pacific Rim. You're entitled to that opinion, but your opinion is wrong. There's a reason Charlie Hunnam didn't want to do that movie. I think it was Charlie Hunnam in that movie. He whispered you said he was a healer. No, I wasn't gonna stream that long much longer anyway, Dream.
Do anything to achieve it. I was cast into the deep end, but not defeated. Forged in the water, reborn, and I shed my weakness. Let me tell you what
Because Pacific Rim 2 was awful.
lies in the violence used to keep it. Defend your throne with the iron hand that has seized it. Change will be needed.
It is what it is, though.
Pay no heed to the
Some sequels are good. Some sequels that don't have Guillermo del Toro are not.
henchman. You may gain my respect, but never earn my affection. If you're not
Yeah, I hope one day Pacific Rim gets a sequel. That'd be great.
we stack bodies for the
It's such a good movie. Anyway, chat. Probably call it here. I'm pretty hungry. Thank you for joining. Thank you for giving us your thoughts on the beta. It goes until Thursday, so we'll probably fight some more stuff on Wednesday as well. Be back here on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Get subscribed, followed, all of that nonsense. I am Pseudo. This is Build Wars 2. This is Rustage and a whole bunch of other people playing us out. And make sure you get your Twitch drops. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys in Tyria. Peace out. I hope to have lots more builds coming down the pipeline as well, but I'm glad to see everybody's like kind of split on what they're enjoying and whatnot. Anyway, take care. Have a good one. Peace out.
Please come to free and be brave. Cause I just wasn't meant to be saved.
What's another